All right, everybody. Just about ready to get this thing started. Thanks for joining me. It's a rainy day here in Los Angeles, but I'm happy to be here with all of you. I'll be there in just one sec. Bird stream on YouTube as well, if that's something you're into. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. I gotta turn the bumpin' music down a little bit as we get ready for it. What's up, everyone? Yeehaw to you and yours. Thanks for joining me. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Hi, hi, hi. Shout out to everybody. I see so many of you on Twitch, YouTube. Like like full disc right here. That's disclosure for all of you who aren't shortening disclosure yet. Full disc right now. I've got like my pocket here. It's kind of perfect. I've got my pocket right here. Like if I'm looking at you, like my pocket's here. Okay. And then I've got like YouTube here, Twitch right here, YouTube, and it's like it's kind of boop, boop, boop. It's very perfect, so I get to see everybody. It's set up in such a way that we can't possibly not enjoy how it's set up today. We're going to be messing around with some new decks and everything like that. If you do have deck suggestions, as always, if you're a new sub or a new member, or if you want to increase your tier of your sub or membership, I'll go ahead and try out a deck suggestion. I have a few fun things that I was cooking up before the stream. I could see you. I can see you, buddy. I stole this deck almost entirely. I changed a couple things about it, but I stole this deck almost entirely. It's a new Lake Trio deck that I stole from my podcast co-host, Godsley, that I wanted to try out. I have a Bronzong deck that I wanted to try out. I've got a Sleepy Ninja using Fion. I got a few new things, but always like looking for new suggestions, of course, from the chat, new things that we want to see screwed around with. I'm going to start maybe with this Lake Spirit while we play here. And for everyone who is a member on YouTube and such, I have some changes coming soon. I'll have some new emotes, new badges, as well as I want to start to get like member games going here pretty soon. One Dawn is enough, baby. One Dawn is enough. So shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Let's play some games here, shall we? Let's play a little bit. And maybe we'll play some games with the chat today, too. This is that new Lake Trio deck. I have not tried this yet, but I was just recording the podcast with Godsley last night, and he was showing me this deck, and I was like, ooh, dude, this is pretty cool. I switched out like 2 things, but it seems pretty cool. Yeah, new emotes will be nice, right, Keaton? Yeah. What's up, Shrugs? Good to see you, buddy. New emotes, new everything. I mean, Yuxi is like a great start. Azelf is not a bad start either into fighting. I mean, you kind of want to power here. I'm gonna power, right? They're changing trading later this year. They are, yeah. A Misty emote. We have to have like one that's like for when it hits and when it misses. So right now we're starting off pretty solid here with this deck. We have Azelf, which isn't who we're looking for, right? We're going to hit Professors. We have Dawn and Yuxi, also not who we're looking for right here. Shaman isn't bad. We can keep Yuxi in this active spot right now. We obviously need Mesprit to make some of this work, right? So that's what we'll go ahead and like comb the deck for. If only TikTok has emotes. TikTok does have emotes, Haru. If you're a sub on TikTok, there are emotes on TikTok already. Ooh, they got a Dome Fossil. Now the question is, do I try to snipe a Dome Fossil? Like, probably not. But it would be pretty fun, you know? Yeah, we talk about it a lot on the podcast, Ichi, so I think I'll probably leave it for the pod. I am going to Pokemon Comms one of these. I'll probably Pokemon Comms my Azelf, maybe. Hopefully I can grab. They're both good here. I'm just looking for Mesprit, obviously, right? We've got Dawn, too. Other Shaman. That's a brick. That's a brick and a half shell. Turtle power. We do get to do some decent damage to Riolu right there, which is not bad. Not bad. I think the trading statement overall is good, though. Just like my general thought on it is it's very positive. Lucario. Okay. They can get a KO here. Not too stressed about it. Right? It's not ideal, but they're putting a lot of energy into Luca right now. So... Giant Cape. We have other Yuxi. I could just retreat into it, but it doesn't give me much. I guess the nice thing about Azelf is it does some damage, but I've already lost a Yuxi here, so I'm just going to chill. I can even attach energy to Shaman right now. It doesn't make too much of a difference. I could Cape just in case, right? Do you think they will give compensation for people that got rid of cards for tokens? I don't know if they're going to do a ton for that, right? They could do something, though. Lucario's going to be at 20. I think they probably just swing on me for... Yeah, that's why I put the... That's the exact reason I put the cape on, by the way, was Kabutops right here. Because it's going to swing for 70, right? Azelf. We've got another. There's not much I can do about it right now. I mean, I might as well put it down. We're going to lose. Well, I mean, I could just kind of move it really quick. I want to snipe, but... Yeah. We do have Celestic Team Elder here. Unfortunately, no Mesprit. We still haven't pulled it. But we do have Celestic Team Elder. We've got 2. I think we've got 2. I'll have to check. What's up, Robin? Good to see you, buddy. You're still waiting for a Dragonite buff? Oh, I don't think we're going to see a Dragonite. I don't think they're going to buff it. They might do something to it. This is going to be tough. Basically, without pulling Mesprit last turn, I think we're just cooked. We need... Like, Cape gives us one more turn, but it's not what we need, right? We needed Mesprit last turn. We could Calms our Shaman. I don't think it makes a difference, though. They swing for 70. Everything's got 70 HP. Let me take a look. Unfortunately, we Calms our other Shaman, so I think we might pull a Shaman. Yeah, exactly. Adonis in the chat saying pull a Shaman. I think we will. I wanted it for the retreats, but I think, like, to make Calms a little more, like, doable. We have one Celestic Town Elder. I'm going to drop a Shaman. I'm going to put in... I might put in another Cape. No, we've got 2 Capes. Because I feel like this deck could really use Capes. I'm going to put in... I've got 1 Cyrus. I don't have a Sabrina. I don't have a Mars either. We do get to a point with this deck where it's like, it could be fun. Slab? I mean, you could slab with it. I feel like slab is not that great sometimes. But we do love slab here. I'll slab with it. Why not? Why not? If I'm going to slab, I'm going to flare it. You got to flare the slab. I think we got to do it. I missed out on Glaceon in a Wonder Pick. It was the same place as the one I got it the first time. Yeah, it's a bummer. I feel like my Wonder Picks never go well, honestly. Slab is great with Unknown. That's true. That's true, Eric. We start Azelf here. Shaman bench. We can move this around. We're going second, which means we do get to snipe turn 1. Manaphy. Water deck. I don't know if it lets me do the emotes the way I want, but you can put emotes on TikTok. It doesn't let me do it from this, like, the way I have it set up right now. But if you're a sub on TikTok, it'll let you do it. I finished Arceus packs and will now return to Dialga Palkia. I actually do need to pull some packs here today, so we'll go ahead and do that. Thanks to everybody for liking the stream, by the way. We're crushing it on likes already. Can I put an image of the 20 cards in your deck below your face? That would be a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should get that, a system like that working. That's a good idea. We've got a Mammo deck. They're gonna Misty turn 1. Hey, thanks, Yehuda. Good to see you, buddy. They Misty. Dawn. We have 2 Dawns. Professors gives us Yuxi and Comms. We definitely can't Comms yet. I think we play Yuxi here just for the extra energy generation. It's not massive, but you might as well, right? Might as well. I played 20 games with this deck. 1 Shaman, 2 Comms, 2 Dawns. That's what I've got in here right now, yeah. Can you go Darkrai, Drud, Hypno? I've tried it. It's underrated. That seems very mean. It's a mean deck that you've got there. Now we're just begging for this Mesprit. We still haven't got it. Thick Fat on Pillows. Not going to change anything for us, right? That's for fire or water types. Isn't bad, though. Are you excited for the update coming regarding trading? I think it's going to be great for the game. Look, I feel like they've made a lot of good decisions with things like that. So I'm here for it. I play another Pokemon game that has not been as receptive to some of the feedback. So yeah. Tried this deck. 2 Palkia, 2 Arceus, 2 Manaphy, Sky Shaman, Irida. Yeah, that's a strong deck for sure. We've got Celestic Town Elder, but once again, man, we are bricking on Mesprit. Just no Mesprit to be seen here. They've fully healed. I could keep attacking, or I could chip at the Pillow Swine with Azelf. I guess I will. I mean, I don't really have anything else I can do. Energy to Shaman. They swing for 60. I can cape just in case they have, you know, a little extra damage here. I'm gonna chip at it. Sad for people who scrapped good cards for it. I agree. Yeah, Shine Dust is a much better way to do it. Stop trashing Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Sleep's great. I like Pokemon Sleep a lot. They got 140 HP on Mammo Swine. Next turn, they will be able to swing for 120 damage. We Yuxi. We have to Comms this right here. I guess I could wait 1 turn to Comms it, but not really, right? I kind of need Shaman to take the fall. We do get Mesprit. Thank goodness gracious. So there are a couple ways I can play this. I can keep Azelf in my active spot. I can let the Mammo Swine come in and KO it, and then I can Celestic Town Elder with Mesprit. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I could do it with Yuxi as well, just to generate extra energy, right? I guess I might as well make that play. We've already chipped a little bit here. We're going to Mind Boost. We're going to boost with our minds, the Mesprit. Shaman gives us just like this insane amount of free retreat, you know, with all these cards. You need to Dawn. No, with using Mind Boost, I don't need to Dawn. It's already got 2 on it. Yeah, but if I didn't Mind Boost there, if I attacked with Azelf, you're right. Irida brings him to 160. A Cape saves him. They didn't have it. Yeah, Yuxi does that. So Yuxi attacks and also generates energy for either Azelf or Mesprit, which is pretty cool. Our Celestic Town Elder gives us this KO right here. It's one of the only decks I can think of even like trying to play this card in, right? 160. All that setup gone. Mesprit is now here too. So what I can do next turn is I can retreat Mesprit for free, right? Put in Yuxi. Do damage with Yuxi and power Mesprit. So we're in a good spot, which is pretty cool. Having to do 3 Supreme Blasts per game seems rough. Yeah, a lot of times what you're looking for is to KO like an EX Pokemon, right? So you get 2 points with Supreme Blast. Like that's what you're hoping for, right? Is they put in Palkia and I can just KO Palkia. Rocky Helm is a good card. But what are they powering with Oceanic Gift? Right now, nothing. We don't want to lose Yuxi here, but I want to power this as quick as I can, right? We also have a comms. I can get another one. Oh, a Shaman KO. You're right. Shaman just ends it. That would be the better play. Either way, they just never got their card. After Mamo was set, they were kind of done. But you're right. Shaman wins there. I was just thinking about powering Supreme Blast again. GG. It's fun. It's a fun deck. Thoughts on the new Gengar versus the EX? I mean, Gengar's just kind of not great in general, right? I'd have to look at it. It's okay. Isn't it? Is it still 1 energy? It is, right? The new one? Let me pull it up. It's been a minute since I even looked at it. Yeah, oh, it's 2 energy. We're gonna start Yuxi, Mesprit. We may wait on Shaman here. We're going first. Arceus. Arceus is a great one for Mesprit, right? It's a 1-shot, even with Cape. Professors, good card for us. Azelf and Cyrus. I mean, yeah, at this point, we just play it all so I don't get, you know, like red carded or Marsed or something like that. We just play out all our cards here. She is the old lady by the runes, right? Makes perfect sense. There you go. 2 energy, 70 damage with sleep. Yeah. It's no good into Arceus, right? I mean, you do damage, but at the same time, into Arceus, you're not looking to... You're not necessarily looking to just do damage, like only 70 damage, and then have to do 70 damage again with it. It's a stage 2, which always makes things difficult, but it's not terrible. We power here. They actually gave us the ability to KO next turn, which is nice. I could wait and KO Arceus with this as well. There's a reality where I do wait and KO Arceus. Without Celestic Town Elder, we are in some trouble. They have other Dialga. I don't think they're going to power Dialga, though. I mean, I guess they could, but I don't think they're powering Dialga. Yeah, they're powering Arceus. Who does Pokeball give us? Yuxi. That's pretty sweet. So we can retreat into Mesprit here. Pick up our first KO with Dawn. Which is a big one. Now, Mesprit will be going down, unfortunately, to Arceus. So we're either going to need to pull Mesprit. Yeah, we kind of just need to pull Mesprit, really. We're running into literally the meta. It's either pull Mesprit or pull Town Elder. Because they're going to start sweeping us right now. We're playing Exodia. It's true. I have a Cyrus. What do I get here? Celestic Town. Alright, so we have an option. but it's next turn. I have another Yuxi, but they're going to get me in a couple turns here. So, Cape doesn't save anybody. If I bench hit the Dialga, I could bring it in, but the problem is I could slab too and just see what I grab. Azelf. Alright, so now we guarantee that Comms is guaranteed to be Mesprit right here. I can't get enough energy on a Mesprit fast enough, though, can I? They're going to KO Yuxi. I just can't get energy on a Mesprit fast enough. I can move in Azelf, chip Dialga, and then Cyrus it. But then they could just retreat it if they put energy on it next turn, right? If I put energy on Mesprit, it's not enough. If I power... I can power with Yuxi... It's just not enough. I just don't have a way to get enough energy onto Mesprit fast enough for this, like, for my opponent's deck. Yeah, unfortunately, I just can't get energy quick enough right now. Top deck Dawn. Dawn doesn't save it, though, because I've only got one energy on Mesprit. I can't Cyrus the Dialga. I could have last turn, but the problem with Cyrusing Dialga is with 2 retreat cost, it just retreats into Arceus, right? We just don't have enough energy. I just don't have a way. Close. It was going to be hard to beat the meta. For sure. Especially with, like, a perfect start for it. If we start opposite... If they get the energy after us, we actually win there. But with them getting energy on curve, that was going to be really hard. It's a cool deck. But that's like a matchup. Only a few decks can win that matchup. Yeah, Sabrina might be a good card for it. Rich with the super chat. Lately, when I battle my kids, I like to use theme or rental decks, to be fair. The Sinnoh Legends deck is fun and stupid that it has worked successfully. What is it? I don't even know that deck. Where you start Yuxi here. Azelf. Mesprit. We literally have... We have a great start. So we'll see how this goes. What's in Sinnoh Legends? I don't know the deck. Is that the one with, like, the origin forms in it? We've got Clefairy, Golett. I mean, they've got a lot going on here. All right. They got a lot going on. Has anyone ran a theme deck tournament yet? I don't think so. Zoinks. I was thinking of entering a tournament with a theme deck. No vertical stream today? It's up. It should be up. Yeah, it's up. Yeah. Keaton is saying hi to Zoinks. And Zoinks is on TikTok. Keaton is on YouTube. And he's saying hi to Zoinks. How dare he? How dare he? You know you're not allowed to interact with other platforms. It's against TOS! Zoink says he always hears them. I bet you do. I bet you do, buddy. Waiting for our opponent right here. Regice, Palkia, Manaphy, Registeel, Dialga, Heatran Metal, Regigigas, Origin. That's a crazy deck. That says so much. That deck is insane. Not sure what's happening here. I think they're not. I think they quit. They saw the perfect Lake Spirit start and they thought, I can't handle that. I'm not dealing with it. Got a fun one for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, they did not return. We've got 2 Onyx, Riolu, Lucario, Sudowoodo, Rocky, Cape, Sabrina, Cyrus, Brock, Professor, Pokeballs. Rest in peace, Arceus. I love it. I'll make that here in 1 sec. I want to play a couple more with the Lake Trio. Thank you so much for the super chat, DM3. Very kind to you, buddy. Thanks for the support. I'll get it. I'll get it on the list. Using Clefairy is admirable. To be fair, they didn't play the game. They didn't play. The Onyx deck sounds pretty good. Oops, I didn't see I had Pokeball. Well, now I got 2. That's what we wanted, actually. It actually isn't incorrect. We actually kind of do need all these Pokeballs, so... Mistakes were made, but not by me. We blame the chat for these mistakes. We never blame ourselves. Why did the chat do this to us, we say? Barry is so much better than you thought. Barry's actually... which chat? Enough of you. Barry is actually pretty dang good. I mean, it's just double colorless energy for a specific set of cards, right? Okay. I'm gonna keep it. Just to keep it around a little bit in case something weird happens. Let's see what we get. We've got our Celestic Town Elder. We've got Cyrus. We've got a lot of what we need here. We don't have Dawn yet. This just lets us power Mesprit for free here. Yuxi gets some energy. Mesprit gets some energy. I'm guessing that's going to be the Executor from, what's it called? Mythical Island, right? Feels like it. Feels like it. Mentioned packs earlier. Yeah, I'll probably just open, still some Triumphant Light, because I need a Crown Rare from it still, so I have to open either enough packs to get it, or I have to actually get it, right? What are you doing with my pen? People are very upset with the pen. I'm not sure why. The pen is controversial in the chat. This much we've learned. The chat can't handle the pen. Leafeon. The pen is necessary. It made you sub. Exactly. Forget the leaf on the Onyx deck. Okay. Drop leaf from it. Are you saying to add leaf? Yeah. Okay. We'll get a KO with Mesprit here. I could Calms our Azelf, or I could just Celestic this. I think I'm just going to do it and then save Calms if I need it later, right? I can't put any more energy on Mesprit right now. I'm going to cape it, though, to save it from Leafeon, possibly. Just in case. Oh, he forgot to put Leaf on the list. Okay. I'll add it. Thank you so much. One Leaf. One Leaf. Leafeon! The problem is, if I retreat Mesprit right here, they may just have the ability to KO regardless. The thing is, this thing KOs for 70. So we're kind of in trouble here. We do KO in one, but I got to get the energy onto Leafeon. And I have to make sure this Mesprit doesn't go down. We have Cyrus. I could snipe something. Like, I could snipe the other Eevee with Azelf. I have 2 Azelfs, but then, like, my energy generation is a mess. I could tap it with Uxie. I guarantee to pull Uxie with comms here. I could tap it with Uxie, powering Mesprit for 1, but if they have Cyrus, we're done. I think it's the only play I can really make, though, right? I think I have to do this. Knowing that, like, they Cyrus and it's just over regardless, but I think it's my only shot. Now it's time for the real star of the show, the pen. They could retreat. We have Cyrus as an option if they retreat, though. Okay, Uxie goes down. But that's not bad. This is actually, I think this is guaranteed here, right? Uxie goes down, we Mesprit, we have Azelf Mesprit in hand, 4 cards left. That comms guarantees Uxie, we get it regardless. Uxie, energy, game. Bang! Boom! The 1-2 punch. Everyone has Cyrus. This is true. But they didn't have Cyrus. Not there, they didn't. With 2 energy on my Mesprit, I think they kind of have to go for it. But they didn't. Alright, one more of these. And we'll go ahead and we'll play the new deck suggestion from the chat. You got me up on 2 platforms. That's the way to do it. The more devices you have me up on, the more powerful I become. Uxie start, Mesprit bench. Darkrai. Share a song on Spotify win. Who knows? Those monsters won't let me put Cher up there. You know how scared they are of it. We need Shaman here. Shaman gets us a KO on Darkrai next turn because we have Dawn. Celestic Town Elder will save us if they KO Uxie. Who do I want to put in here? I could put in Mesprit. They actually gave me a free retreat. Did they actually just give me the game? They have... Do they know? Why'd they... They just handed me the game. They have to retreat this. They have the X speeders. Well, okay. I mean, they're gonna... Okay. I didn't get the card I needed, but I did get the card I needed. Boom. See ya. I mean... What's up, Ayush? I see you there on the vert body. That was like... Okay. That was okay for us. Maybe I'll do one more, because that was fast. That was a quick one. I can't wait until the game has more must-have trainers so that we all actually have to make decisions about what to use. Right now, there are like 6 trainer cards in every deck. It's true. Most every deck, not every single deck, but most every deck is at least running 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professors, and then probably 1 Cyrus. So you do like have less sort of options in that reality. If they make more cards that like thin the deck, it'll be even faster. What's up, Pocket Prince? How you doing, buddy? Forbidden Groot! It's my turn. Nothing to do but hang out. Spragels, try this deck. Okay, I'll get it added on here in just a sec, buddy. Rocky Helm. Ugh. Okay. The only thing I can do here is attack with Azelf, right? Attacking with anything else is absolute chaos. I'm guessing... Ooh, it's a Zubat. Alright. We just start swinging with Azelf here. Not our perfect start, right? But it's okay. Golbat. They could be running a Crobat deck. They'd have to leaf if they want to attack here. Crobat does 30 to the active if they have Arceus. I have another Azelf, so actually I could cape. I'm just going to let this thing go, though. I might as well cape my... Well, I could survive one turn and annoy them, because they could do 80 to the active with Arceus, so I'll just cape for the sake of it. I'm just going to chip away at it right now. Other Zubat. There's the Crobat, and I'm guessing that they have Arceus somewhere tucked away, right? We have Slab. That's here for fun. Are you ever going to play another tournament? Yes, absolutely. I just have been busy this week, but next week I should be playing in multiple pocket tournaments, which will be really fun. I don't know what I want to play yet. It's a Darkrai deck. Potion. Fair enough. If I get Cyrus, I chip Darkrai. I have a Cyrus in this deck. Right? Okay. Okay. How do you join tournaments? You just go on Limitless, and there's like usually a tournament or two happening every day. I will definitely show the cards after this, yeah. I will definitely show you the cards. Pokeball. We have our other Mesprit, so even if it goes down, we're going to retreat for free into that. Over to Yuxi. We Cyrus the Darkrai. And we take 2 points. Whoa! I could see running this deck with 2 Cyruses. It wouldn't be a bad idea, right? But usually Cyrus gets you 1 KO on a super powerful Pokemon. They have Arceus. They'll be able to KO Mesprit. I have Celestic Town Elder ready to go. I have another Mesprit in hand. I have another Azelf in hand too. I don't have Dawn. Dawn's in here somewhere. Comms. I'm gonna hit with Mind Boost right now. Do 20, power Mesprit. If they Sabrina, we put in Shaman. If they Cyrus, we put in Azelf. I have another on the bench. They're going to have to retreat Crobat here. They'd have to... I don't think there's anything they could do. If they caped Arceus, it's not enough HP. Yeah, I think they're just cooked right now. They're going to KO Yuxi. Because we're weak to Dark. So Crobat picks up the KO. Yeah, they could have Cape and Blue. Good point. If they had Cape and Blue. That gets them out of range. I wonder if there'll be a card like Sabrina and Cyrus, but instead of Sabrina where it's like your opponent picks something, right? And Cyrus where you pick a wounded Pokemon. I wonder if there will be a card where you pick a Pokemon that doesn't have damage on it. You know? That could be pretty interesting, right? We got the energy. Got the Town Elder. Oh, grab me Mesprit. Is that how that works? I don't get to pick? Okay. Either way. That would be way OP. Would it? Either way. Boom. I thought it just picked it that one time because I only had one. It's a random basic. All right. I don't think being able to pick one would be way too OP, I gotta be honest. I think it'd be fine. Because this card is only usable in like one deck. There we go. We took him down. We took him down. I'll show this deck here in one sec. This was a Lake Spirit deck with Celestic Elder. This isn't exactly Godsley's version of it, but he was showing me a version of this the other day, and I was like, all right, I got to build this. This looks super fun. So Yuxi, Azelf, Mesprit, Shaman, couple of Pokeballs, a Slab, a couple of Comms, couple of Capes, Professors, Cyrus, couple of Dawns, and a Celestic Town Elder. I'm going to put another deck together here in one sec from some of the Super Chats, and I will... there'll be an ad here on Twitch here in one sec. But we'll be back in just 1 minute, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. See you in one sec. We love Granny here. It seems like a pretty good card. There's that deck. All right. I know I got the second one here. We're going to start with this. This is 2 Onyx. Was there ever a pretty Onyx? There was like a promo one, right? Is that what it was? Is that what I'm thinking of? 2 promo Onyx. It's Riolu Lucario. Where you at, little buddy? There we go. I'm blind. 2 Pseudos. Pseudo-Wudo is so good. Pseudo-Wudo is like one of the stars of this set, right? Rocky Cape. These are in every deck. Rocky Cape. 1 Cyrus, 2 Brox. We actually have pretty Brox. And what else am I missing? 1 Sabrina and a Leaf. Was there something else I was missing? Onyx, Lucario, Pseudo. Oh, it's 2 Rocky Helmets. Excuse me. 2 Rocky Helms. All right. Let's give it a shot. What looks like a good background for a fighting deck? I'll do a Cynthia. Cynthia feels fun. Too Brock. Too Furious. Let's go. Let's give it a shot, everybody. Meowdy! Today, to be honest, I've been watching more Pocket than playing lately. I might have missed the win streak event. Would love a budget deck with a 3-star Arceus. Okay, let me see if we can make something fun there. Thank you very much, Drifting. Alright, what do we got? Pseudo or Onyx. We have no Brock. We're going second. We're going into Steel. I think we start Pseudo no matter what here. Unless I have Brock, I have to start Pseudo, I feel like. We are into Dialga. We're going second. This is what the French call le chill start. It's very, very good. And you know the French, they're known for calling out good starts in games like this. Another Onyx, Lucario. I could Rocky Helm at some point. I don't know you speak French, just for card stuff. And we're doing 50 because they are EX, so Pseudo Wudo swings for 50. They have another Dialga. They put one energy on this Dialga. I have Riolu. I'm going to power Onyx on the bench. I could Brock it right now, but I'm going to Sabrina just to be annoying. I'm just going to be a little jerk right here. Why did you place Onyx already? Wouldn't early Sabrina be very bad for you? Yeah, kinda. But it's not the end of the world. But you're right. We could hold it. They're gonna leaf it. Okay. Still. Arceus. We're running into Arceus Dialga. Blech. Very gross. We have another Rocky Helmet. Okay. Should have put the helmet on last turn, but I honestly did not think they were going to leaf for it. They did, though. Sabrina. Who do I want them to hit here? Maybe Lucario? I could also have them hit Onyx. Do you think they're going to put in Arceus for it? We'll see. They go for it. A cape. Pseudo Wudo cosplay, please. Like I said, like I keep saying to you guys, at the end of the month, we do the Pseudo Wudo cosplay. I'm so sick of this. Let me do it on schedule. I'm gonna freak out on you. Stop trying to get the Pseudo Wudo cosplay before it's ready. Arceus is now in KO range. They could Sabrina again, and I have to give up Lucario, unfortunately. Well, I don't have to. Your son could be Bonsly. That would be very cute. He's a very cute little guy. If they attack, we KO them. We still KO them, right? What? Maybe not. What's 120? We do 110, right? Close. They had to double potion for it. We only do 110. Oh, wait. With Rocky Helm, we KO. Never mind. We do KO. Oh. Oh. Forgot about the helm that was Rocky. The helm got super rocky. Now, that Dialga with 40 HP is looking pretty tasty for us. If we can survive a hit from this Dialga, which they don't have enough energy on it right now. If they cape and heal, it's still not enough, right? That just puts them to 70. They have another Arceus. Their deck, by the way, is so disgusting. It's so meta and so disgusting. They do cape. So gross. We beat the meta. We did indeed. We took down the most meta deck in the game that had like a perfect draw basically with this Onyx deck. The most meta deck. GG. GG. Without Cyrus, you were losing. Wow. I mean, Cyrus is kind of a game-winning card for any deck like this. That sentence is true of most decks. Without Cyrus, you were losing. Imagine their smell. They smell bad, but they're just playing. Look, those are their favorite Pokemon, guys. Those are their favorite Pokemon. Thank you so much, DM3. Yeah, you're right. Rest in peace, Arceus. We got him. It commented R.I.P. Arceus. So you know what? Maybe that's the name of the deck. You're right. We got to rename it. Two Brock, Two Furious is a very good name. We can all agree, but will promo cards ever come back? I think so, yes. I think there will be a way for them to come back. High YouTube angle. It could be a YouTube deck. It's a really fun deck. This is not a bad start for us. We like seeing that fighting weakness right there. We don't love our cards, though. We have Brock and Brock. Two Brock, Two Furious, baby! Okay. This deck does have a lot of Brock going on. Alright. Yeah, it sounded like they're not even considering making promos tradable in the future. Promos will be tradable in the future, but there will be other things too, so. Pokeball is desperately needed for us. Even just to get us away from what could be the utter disaster of only having one basic on the board. I could Sabrina, but they just bring in the other sweet boy. I'm going to Rocky Helm right now. I guess I'm just going to Brock here, because if I need to, I'll Brock next turn, right? If they happen to Sabrina me or something. I'm not going to evolve to Lucario yet. Because Flash from Manectric is 40, and I think evolving I would cleanse. I also could retreat it. They Sabrina, so yeah, it all worked out. It all worked out the way it was supposed to, everybody. They do go down for this. Oh, no, sorry. The other one would have went down for this. We could Sabrina here. We have the ability to attack. Professors is huge. I think we take our attack here, though. I think we do. I mean, we have these Brocks for a reason. I'm going to take the attack. We miss. That's life. We still have Lucario on the bench, able to fight next turn, and Professor's able to give us some more cards. Brock and Stone! Exactly. They have Arceus, which means they could have Raichu coming soon. This is a version of a deck I posted the other day that I really like. I could retreat here into Lucario. I have Sudowoodo. Interesting. I think I'm just going to have to let Onix go down. Cape, other Onix. Yeah, we could have other Onix. We'll give it another shot. Sure. We did some damage. We were 50-50 twice, so it's only fair we get to hit at least once, right? Now, Raichu comes in here, and it will take down Onix, and it has a resilience link, right? Which is a pretty cool ability for it. It has 90 HP, but it takes minus 30. Other Pika. Oh, they don't even have it. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna Giant Cape my Onix. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy right here, he wants Arceus to not be able to KO Onix without a full bench. And it's like, kinda, dude. Kinda, dude. Unfortunately for this deck, and I played a version of it the other day, just so many things are running fighting right now. If you're not running into like Arceus Dialga stuff, you're running into fighting so much. Hey, brother, I downloaded Pokemon Unite for the first time in a year and a half. Is Mewtwo all around good? It's okay. 160. Other Arceus. So they swing for 130. Do I let Sudowoodo go down first? Which one do I let go down first? If I Sabrina, they just bring in other Arceus, right? I think I'm going to bring in Onix. Riolu on the bench. In case we get Lucario, I'll put it out. I'll swing, do a little damage. It's going to do 90. Excuse me, 110. Sorry, I forgot. Lucario. So, they could KO, but they're not going to want to. They go for Magnetric. That's a wild choice, because now I'm 50-50 to win the game. That's a weird way to do that, but okay. I could power a lot of different things. I could retreat into... Does Riolu in the game? I retreat into Riolu. I don't have energy on it. I'll wait. Cyrus? No, but I have Flash. I have to flip a coin when attacking. Cyrus doesn't win me the game. I'll put this here. Next turn, I'll retreat. Retreat and Cyrus. Again, guys, I can't yet. It's a 4-cost retreat. I believe that's only if you're attacking Manectric. No. No, it's just flip a coin when attacking. It's not like Doug Trio. But we're gonna retreat. We're gonna retreat. And Cyrus for the win. I don't know, Jake, I'll have to test that. I already tested it with my brain. I tested it with my brain and I've got it. I know. I tested it already. I've been through the entire testing process. Huge. Huge for the entire testing process. 2 seconds, guys. I gotta make a quick phone call. Just missed a call. I'll put the deck up here while we're waiting. It's actually been really fun. It's this bad boy. 1 sec. Bum 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 boo 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 boo. All right, back to it. Let's play it again. Let's play it again. You like running Dialga, Licky Licky? Yeah, it's a fun deck. We're going first into a fire deck. I think we start Sudowoodo here, kind of regardless. It's very possible that we run into Moltres. It's Arceus. So it's probably a Heatran deck. Right? They're going to run, I think. Going to run away from this Sudowoodo. Run very fast. I have another Sudowoodo. I guess I'll just play this in case they want a Sabrina here, even though I do have Leaf to play around it, right? But that's okay. Two metal, two colorless Steelix, hypothetical. Oh yeah, you could have Brox in your deck for it. Yeah, I could see that happening for sure. I bet it would have something like that, right? So you could power it with Brock. That makes sense to me. Steelix has got to be coming. I don't know when, but it's got to be coming. Spragels, just watch your vid on the Speedster reverts. I hope this failure doesn't make Timmy shy away from making big balance changes in the future. I agree with you. Yeah, I hope they try things, because I do think it was an interesting try. And also the Speedsters are still good, so... We're talking about a change in Unite right now. They kind of like made like a big swing with balance that they overshot, and then they had to revert a lot of it, but I do think it was good for them to try as well. I agree. Would you recommend Unite for a new player? I think it's a pretty solid MOBA for anyone who's never tried one before, yeah. After re-rolling for 3 days, I finally have Lucario Rampardos. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I hadn't thought too much about like what re-rolling looks like now, you know? We definitely swing on Arceus here. We may just put down our Onyx next turn, but we have to swing on Arceus for 70. Lucario there would have been sweet, right? Giving us 90. They're going to retreat into Heatran. Then there's the question of how do I want to tackle Heatran, because it gets stronger and stronger the more damage that's on it. But it's going to take self-damage from my Rocky Helm anyway. So, yeah. Heatran's weak to water, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, they give it water weakness for fire. They're going to Calms. Their Arceus is within Cyrus range now of just anything on my board, basically, except for Riolu by himself. Even with Cape, they start to get in trouble, right? Okay, so they're going to let me KO Arceus, which it will take. We're going to power up Onyx on the bench. We're going to go with Lucario. And we are going to take damage from Heatran here, but I think we'll be okay. Obviously, this is the reason Sudowoodo is so dang good. Because anyone who first turns Arceus and doesn't have a leaf to get it out of there, Sudowoodo just cracks it in the face for 70, which is pretty amazing. They've got Chimchar, so this is the Heatran, Arceus, Infernape deck. I really like this. I do really like this. Some guy just went 13-0 with Gyarados, Palkia Origin. Oh, that's funny. I was playing that a version of that on stream the other day, too. It's a good deck. So, they take damage here, but they want to, right? This powers up Heatran. We have Brock. If I could retreat right now, well, I could, well, I can't, because I was like, I could leave, but then, you know, we're not getting much out of it. I could leaf into the other Sudowoodo that goes down immediately. That feels useless. I'm just going to put a Rocky Helmet on my Onyx here for next turn. I might as well Brock with it right now, because next turn I could play Leaf if something weird happens. They're in a lot of trouble. This brings them down to 50. They need another Arceus to retreat this for free, and then they'd have to bring in Monferno. Monferno's got 80 HP. So Arceus allows Heatran to retreat, and then Monferno swaps in. There's a play there, but if Monferno attacks at all, it's over. They have to wait for Infernape right now. They actually pay for the retreat. Okay. And yeah, they can't attack here, obviously, right? I can Leaf, but it doesn't get me enough to get the KO right now, so I don't think I play that. I go Professors. We have another Brock and another Lucario. I'm gonna power this Luca. I'm just gonna punch. Oh, Lucario buffs 90 on Onyx. You're right. You're right. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about the Lucario extra 20. There's Infernape. Infernape's got 130. Miss Lethal, we did, yeah. We did. I forgot about Luca. Forgot about Luca's extra damage. I was just thinking of Onyx's 70. We get Sabrina, wins the game as well. GG. GG. Yeah, I forgot about the fighting coach. Punch. Punch. After their Arceus went down, that was going to be really tough for them, obviously. Have you ever tried Donphan in this deck? We were playing Donphan the other day. I can't remember what it was about it that was annoying us. I think it was its retreat cost, right? Yeah, Donphan has pretty high retreat cost. It wasn't terrible. We start Onyx. Not our favorite start, but we do have Brock in hand. We're going first also. Starting Onyx and going first, not super fun for us, but it's okay. We could Brock right now. Professor, because Professors could give us 2 Brocks. A Brock next turn is the ability to attack. I'm going to Brock turn 1. It's unlikely that's what we get, but I'm just setting up a reality where maybe we get to attack next turn. We'll see. Pseudo-Wudo. Professors. Gives us Riolu and Leaf. They obviously don't want to attack me because they go down the next turn. Right? Sabrina. That's okay too. Who do I want to put in? I could put in either. I don't know if their deck's running too many EXs. Maybe we just let Pseudo-Wudo fight here for a second. I could also Leaf. I don't have another Rocky Helm. Pseudo-Wudo might just be kind of like a sacrificial lamb here, because I don't think they're going to run any EXs in their deck. I also do have the ability to hit it once and put it in range of Onyx. I could Sabrina them. I think I'm going to hit it once here and put it in range of Onyx. I think that's what I'm going to do. Right? They could potion out of it, I guess. I could Rocky Helm to make sure that they couldn't potion. They'd have to double potion out of it. They also could retreat here. I'm going to Rocky Helm just in case they potion out of it. That's my thought. I don't care about the Rocky Helm damage. This thing's going down. It's yelling timber, guys. I think they're going to not want their Mars Shadow to go down, so they might retreat into something. Yeah. If they do take me down, we are going to Cyrus the Mars Shadow. Because I don't want them that Mars Shadow to be able to revenge KO me, right? We unfortunately have not gotten our Lucario yet. They have theirs. That's not fair. Fine. Now it's fair. Dumb game being like, oh, this guy's gonna complain about it being fair. Well, now it's fair. Now it's fair. You should try that Raichu deck, but with Pachirisu instead of the Manectric line. I would even swap Pachirisu with Rotom. Oh, that'd be fun. My gut is telling me the next set is Paldea focused. That's weird because I kind of think that too, Pokeface. I don't know if that's the case, but I kind of felt the same thing. It's funny, we both have a Sabrina to make this play. Another Sudowoodo. Brock. Boo. Brock is not super helpful for us. We KO Sudowoodo. They're running out of options here. They have to put in Lucario, and then if they don't have something on the bench that has more than 90 HP, I guess they could Sabrina me again, right? That's possible. Okay. We Sabrina and end the game here. We also could just attack and end the game here. Yeah, GG. I keep forgetting about the fighting coach. I did it last turn too. We just attack and end. GG. This has beaten multiple meta decks so far, everybody. Onyx has taken down the meta in a big way. Is Paldea Gen 9? It is, yeah. Aerodactyl is the only EX fighting Pokemon. I could be wrong. There's a ton, actually. There's Machamp, Marowak, yeah, Aerodactyl, Garchomp. There's multiple fighting EXs. Yanma. Our turn. Giant Cape. We have Onyx. There is a play to be made by putting in Onyx and hoping they Sabrina me. Right? Because I have Brock. I'm gonna Rocky Helm the Riolu. I'm kind of trying to convince them to do this. Well, I could Brock right now just in case I pull another. I'll just do that, actually. I'm gonna Brock right now in case I pull another. I could Pseudo here, but then that makes it so they probably don't Sabrina me, and I'd kind of like them to. They have Metal Energy, so this is what? Dialga Yanmega is what I'm probably looking at here. DM3 with the super chat. I'll take a look at that in 1 sec here, buddy. We have Leaf. So, I can Leaf next turn into Onyx. I can't, like, Leaf and do anything else. I could Punch right now, but it's only 20. I think we just hold this. They can't get enough energy. I'm going to Cape this right now. We are weak to grass. So we go down to it when it becomes Yanmega. I might Leaf to Sudowoodo if they Yanmega next turn, though. So we'll see. That's the plan. DM3 says, don't forget to give me a shout out when you make this video on this deck. Okay, cool. Will do. You got it, buddy. Yeah, I think so. Now we have this weird option, right? Where I can Leaf to Sudowoodo right here. Like, yeah, Sudowoodo is gonna go down, but I get to do serious damage to it. I think it kind of puts me in range to do enough, right? Let's see. I don't really want to lose my Riolu if I can avoid it. I'm going to put another one down in case we can get multiple Lucarios. We're going to do 50. This gets it down to 90. If I pull Lucario, Onyx wins the game. If I don't pull Lucario, I could still Riolu and have them take damage. They also, of course, could always be running Erica or something in a deck like this, you know? There's the Dialga. Do they retreat into it? That's the question. That potion's gonna make it hard. Now I have to put in Riolu no matter what. Unfortunate. I could attack with it. We have Lucario. Okay. I think I do punch here still. And I make this Lucario a thing. I jab for 40. Now Yanmega is within range. So if they keep putting energy on it, it's a waste. I guess they could Erica. That would bring them up to what? 120? So then they still have room. Like Erica gives them like even more room. So there is that option, to be fair. They retreat to Dialga. We have another Lucario. If I retreat right now, our Onix does 110. If I attack with Lucario, it does 80. With 100 HP, they'd have to Dawn to take it down. And then they lose the energy. Decision. If I retreat, they can't put Yanmega back in. But then I lose the energy generation. I'm going to go with Lucario. I'm going to attack with it, I think. I just don't want to lose the energy I've built up, and I've already got Onix ready to go. So I'm going to attack with Luca. It's minor, but now I keep the energy I've gathered on Lucario. The only way to KO Lucario here is to Dawn. And then they lose the energy that they've generated on Yanmega, so it feels like they probably don't want to, you know? They need to pull Erica. Erica saves the game for them. They win with Erica. Another Dialga is an option too. We have 6 cards left. One of them Cyrus. Cyrus would be very chill for us because we could get rid of Yanmega before it could come in and sweep us again. Oh yeah, they can't get 4 energy with Dawn yet. You're right. They needed 2 energy on Dialga. So they're going to power, I'm guessing, Yanmega. I would have to assume. They power Dialga. Okay. We have Brock. Brock is interesting. If I KO with Lucario, they bring in Dialga to swing for 100 or Yanmega. That's got 150 HP, but only swings for 100, so I can bring in Onix. I think we put in Onix number 2 and have it ready to go. And then at any moment, they've already got 1 point. I can't really retreat it, can I? All right. We take 2. If they put in Dialga, it swings for 100. I need Cyrus, kinda. It swings for 100 with Dawn. But then they have no energy on Yanmega, which I'm not too scared about. If they have no energy on Yanmega, we're like pretty chill. So they're going to need to make a call here. No chance they have Dawn? Why? You definitely run Dawn in a deck like this. Well, I would. Metallic Turbo. Lucario. If I put in Onix right now... Oh, okay. we're waiting for Cyrus, but we also had this. Onyx can't be beat. We only had 4 cards left. 5. So 2 of them were game winner cards right there. Punch, punch, punch. GG's. This has been a really fun deck. This has been a really fun deck. DM3 wants the shout out. All right. This is 2 Brock, 2 Furious. RIP Arceus. DM3. Does that work? Is that how you like? Oh, it won't let me put it all on there. All right, I'll get it on here though. Is that how you prefer to be named? DM3. It's the 2 Brock, 2 Furious Recipes Arceus DM3 deck. Lucario did do some heavy lift in that game. All right. Let's see. Can we see the Bronzong deck? Yeah, I've got another deck suggestion. And then we can start moving. Well, I got 2 more deck suggestions, actually. This is Eevee Leafeon with some Lapras. So, one sec, guys. Have an ad while matches are not going on. You're the Cyrus hiding in the deck? Well, we only needed the Sabrina, dude. I think so. I don't think enough people recognize how good Sabrina still is. I know Cyrus is like the hotness right now, but man, Sabrina is good. So this deck was, let's see, 2 Leafeon EXs. I think we got pretty ones. 2 Leafeon EXs. 2 Lapras EXs. This deck's cooking. You know it's cooking when it's got Lapras EX, dude. Where's my sweet promo little big boy? Where's my big boy? Couple of Laprases. Of course, 2 Eevees. There's lots of different Eevees that we could go with. Let's go with... Oh, we got pretty Eevees, right? We'll do a couple of pretty Eevees. The deck's looking very gorgeous right now. An X-Speed. Okay. I do love X-Speed as an item. Underrated item, I would say. X-Speed. 2 Pokeballs. 2 Professors. 2 Capes. Sabrina, Leaf, Cyrus, Dawn. Where's Cyrus? Sabrina, Leaf, Cyrus, Dawn, Irida, and a Shaman. Which Shaman was it? I'm guessing it's the Retreat Shaman? But it could be the Healing Shaman? 2 Irida. Did I get them all? Sabrina, Cyrus, Leaf, Dawn. Shaman. Which Shaman was it? What else am I missing? 2 Leafeon, 2 Eevee, 2 Lapras. Is it 2 X speed? It's got to be the new Sky Shaman, right? That's what I'd assume. And then we have room for one other card. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Dawn. I missed Dawn. I'm so dumb. Dawn's in here. Dawn! Dawn's here. We got Dawn in this deck. We're not running water energy. This accent is getting terrible. It's not even, you can't even tell what it is anymore with Dawn. All right. One Dawn. One Dawn. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we got here. This is the One Dawn deck. One Dawn deck. One Dawn. Let's go. Cresselia with double Gardevoir is low-key nice. I have a complicated relationship with Cresselia. I think it's low-key awful, but, you know, there's healing. Got my first ever Crown Rare as a free-to-play today. 2,700 cards in. It was Arceus. Nice. I don't have Arceus yet. So I'm jealous of you and mad at you. I'm both jealous and mad at you. So I hope you like that. I hope you like that I'm upset with you, because that's what's happening. You freaked out? It is very cool. It's very, very cool. I love that Probopass rainbow border. Nightbot was upset with you because you were spamming emotes. Nightbot, take a breather, buddy. They were spamming that they were excited about a card. 100% win rate. I might retire the deck right now. That's a hundo burger right there. You don't just get 100% win rate, guys. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw. Is it back there? We got our second plaque because of the Pocket channel. I was thinking of doing a Q&A. You know, 100K Q&A felt pretty good. Wasn't sure when to do it though. Maybe I'll do it today. Maybe we just do it live. We plaqued it, dude. Thanks to all of you. It's very cool. It's nice, right? The Pocket Prince, forever immortalized as the Pocket Prince. Any words on reruns for promos? They haven't said anything about reruns yet. They have said that they are going to do something with, what's it called? With trading and promos and stuff like that. So I think that could be pretty good, but they have not said if the promos will come back. I bet money they will. I bet there'll be ways to get them, right? Just feels crazy that there wouldn't be. I could put Lapras out here and power it. Eevee's a weird one to power. I could always X-speed the Eevee. I don't know. I could tackle the Meowth. It takes 3 turns to KO it. I'm gonna power this. I have X-speed. So at any time I could get that Lapras in there, you know? Pocket Prince is insane. It's just what we are. It's not insane. It's not insane. It just is what it is. We're the Pocket Prince. If I'm a content cowboy, it's only reasonable that when going to other games, I would also acquire new monikers. It would be insane not to have new monikers. Am I the only one who understands how this works? Another Lapras EX. Not really what we want, huh? Okay. Unfortunately for us, that Infernape is going to be very mean. We're kind of bricking on this deck right now. No Leafeon is Brick City for us. Other Chimchars here. Yeah, Lapras EX is the first promo that they gave out. Professors. Professors possibly makes us make decisions. No, it doesn't. We're just going to have to start fighting here. We don't really have much of a choice. I have to cape because I go down if I don't. I missed the Venusaur promo. Is it any good? It's just a regular Venusaur. They haven't released a single good promo card outside of... I gotta think of the best promo cards. New Mankey was very good. That was a really good promo. Let me look at all the promo cards here. New Mankey was really good. That was actually a super good promo card. New Jiggly was pretty reasonable. It was like good for that deck, right? Yeah, Jiggly was pretty good. Sing Jiggly. That was a good one. We have Infernape. They probably swing here, but they don't KO me. They might have another Infernape on board, though. Unfortunately for us, like, this is just really hard to get online. We need to pull Leafeon next turn. Luckily, Cape gives us an out here. Pokeball thins our deck a little bit. It grabs the other Eevee. Oh, grabs Shaman. That's right. I forgot we had Shaman in this deck. We could... I could Leaf here. I don't really want to. I want to attack with this. I'm going to Professors. See what we get. Sabrina. Okay. Well, we're in trouble if I don't start putting down some other cards. So I guess I have to put this down. If I put the energy on Eevee, it can KO fast. Lapras takes a lot longer to KO. But it does survive another Infernape hit, right? If I put the energy on Eevee, we have to hope that we get Eevee in our next couple cards. Alright, I'm saying Eevee, but I mean Leafeon, right? The Monferno comes in and KOs our Lapras next turn. Alright, I'm just putting the energy on Eevee. Let's see what they do. They need to be able to do an extra 10, so they have to Geo to take out Lapras here. Or they have to have something that can swing for 40. Let's see how they handle it. Dawn is there too. We could Dawn. Monferno comes in. If they don't have Geo here... Oh, they go Infernape. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's great for us. We win with that. I would have thought they'd have some answer to being able to do 40 damage, but they didn't. They didn't have another card. This is just a Meowth Infernape deck. Alright, GG. The Bubble Drain actually saves us right there. The Bubble Drain and a giant cape. And I was talking about good promo cards. Did I mention promo Lapras, dude? Huge. 100% win rate continues. True, we actually have been winning a lot. Alright. GG's, buddy. I'm gonna miss decks like that when Ranked comes out. Alright, good promo cards. Haunter was okay. Jigglypuff was good. And Mankey was good. Those were good. Any others that were good? Was the Misdreavus better? I can't remember. Misdreavus did confuse her. Was that the same? Cresselia EX was not a good card. No. Oh yeah, there's the Star Raptor. Star Raptor's interesting. I haven't used the new promo Star Raptor though. Promo Blastoise art, yeah. Oh, was Nosepass different? Iron Defense. Oh, it has the one retreat, huh? That's what was cool about it. It's got the one retreat. That's cool. Forgot about that. We have Eevee and we have Lapras. We're going first into a Steel deck. I have X speed in case Eevee's a bad idea here. I might need to generate energy though. We'll find out. Dialga. They're Dialga with the energy advantage, so they're feeling pretty good right now. We would really love to get Leafeon here just so we have something we could even fight with. We do get Leafeon. Okay. I think we probably cape this. And we go Leafeon and we just start praying. Have you used Lucario Rampardos? Oh, yeah. It's such a good deck. Caladiris, thank you so much for the 3 months, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks for the Prime sub. And you've got an extra Prime sub laying around, and you don't want Jeff Bezos to keep that money. Which who does? The man has rockets. You could throw it my way. Arceus. If we... Oh, they got a lot. This is Arceus with Shaman. They got Mew. They got a lot. Oh, they got a lot of stuff. Bezos has rockets. Dude's got like 4 rockets. If we Sabrina right now, they could X-Speed. That's possible. It could slow them down 1 turn. I think we kind of have to try to slow them down 1 turn. It's very possible they have ways around it, but I have to do something to slow down energy generation even a little. You know? It's also possible they throw budding here, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, they have Leaf. Dude, they have everything. Gosh, this deck is so good. This meta, this Dialga Arceus meta it's just such a good deck. And a Rocky Helm. Brutal. Brutal. We're pretty much just done here. They have a perfect start. I couldn't slow it. Arceus is powered. A full bench. Like, dude, they have everything. I could Irida, but the problem with, like, Irida would be able to bring me up to, what, 170. I hit the Iron Helm, brings me down to 150. I guess I have to Irida here, huh? It's like my only call. Oh, it brings me to 160, excuse me. I hit, that brings me down to 140. We can survive 1 hit from Arceus. But that's it. We can survive 1 hit with Lapras too. With a cape, we don't really change much. They do decide to retreat. They could definitely Geo. Okay, they decided not to. Irida changes nothing for us. Cyrus lets me do a little more damage to Dialga, but not enough. Shaman's gonna keep healing that thing. I kind of just have to... I think I just have to let Leafeon go and damage Arceus right now. I could retreat into Dawn next turn. I think I just have to let it go, right? Like, what else do I do? I'm gonna Forest Breath. Give it a little more energy. Yeah. Yeah. There's really nothing I can do here. If they potion next turn, they live. Which they could easily be running potion. Or cape. Cape, they live too. There's the potion. Gosh, this deck is just so disgusting. There's like nothing you can do to it. It has everything, and they're all basics, so they have room for all these cards, you know? Cape. Cape doesn't really change much for us here. It stops Geo, right? But it doesn't change much for us. They're going to be ready to attack with Mew, which is going to do 80. After they hit me here for 130, I don't have a way to get out of this. Irida brings me to what? Irida brings me to 70. I guess I survive one, right? With it. What does Irida bring me to? 70, yeah. I can put down other Lapras. Put some energy on it. This will leave me with 10 HP into this Mew. Which I really can't do anything. Because they probably have Cyrus in their deck. And they have 4 cards in their hand. 5 now. Their Dialga is almost full HP too. Other Arceus, sure. My only option here is just hoping that they don't have Cyrus, but that seems unlikely, right? We Shaman. We X Speed. We retreat into Lapras. We don't really have a way out of this. We're just trying everything we got. I could bring in Dialga right now. Yeah, it's tough. I think we just Dawn. If they have Cyrus, they win. That deck is definitely running multiple copies of Cyrus, so it's very likely they just win here. GG. GG. There's nothing we could do there. The meta beats the promo. That's for sure. Speak of the devil. Get ready for ranked, everybody. If you like that deck, get ready for ranked. Enjoy. All right, one more of these, and we're going to move on to an Arceus deck. Pretty close for a meme deck, that's true. It is true. Lake Trio loves to crush the meta. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't beat the meta, but it does every once in a while. We beat it earlier with Lake Trio, but it doesn't really beat the meta, unfortunately. I think the real way to play this deck, sadly enough, I think you do have to run Misty. I think you just need to be able to pick up wins where there weren't wins otherwise. Carpenet. Professors. You could play Onyx to counter. Onyx actually was crushing it earlier. It's true. Counters pretty well. Pokeball. Eevee. Pokeball. Shaman. I'm going to play this out. We will need to create the most anti-meta deck or a troll deck when ranked goes live. Well, there is a question as to how ranked is going to work, right? So I do think there's a reality where ranked doesn't really punish you too much for losing until you hit like the master rank of this game, and then once you're there, you're kind of chilling, and you go up and down in like elo, which I don't think would be too bad actually. I think that would probably be the smart way to handle it. We'll have to see if that is what they end up doing. Hopefully it won't be like Unite's trash system for ranked. I mean, I think it'll be somewhat... I think all Pokemon games run a somewhat similar ranked system, so I think it actually will be kind of similar to that. You know? Gary. Okay. I could try to retreat here. I don't think I should. I think I should just Sabrina and hit it. It does 140 to me. I don't have my cape yet, but, you know. We just got to do some damage to it. Should climb ranked with only troll decks. There's no way I'm climbing ranked with the meta. No way. I might play like, you know, a counter, like anti-meta deck or something like that. That I'd be fine with. There's no way I'm going to play ranked with the meta. That's just too cringe. Like the only meta deck, no way. No thank you. I'm a little harsh on it because I come from other games with a better rank system. What game's rank system do you enjoy? What do you like? They have another Irida. And a potion. Irida doesn't save us here, right? I mean, of course not until the 140. I could leaf here. There's no reason not to at this point. I'm just gonna have it out. Dawn means nothing. I could leaf into Leafeon, but then Leafeon just goes down immediately, so Irida doesn't change anything. I guess it changes like them being able to chip with some nonsense, right? So I'll just do it to make sure they don't like put in some nonsense to save Gary here. We will go down, but we're getting Gyarados closer and closer to being KO'd. It's at 60 now. Gosh, Gary is so strong, man. If they potion, we're kind of cooked here. Oh, they could Misty their other one. Yeah, and put a Gyarados on it. They'd have to hit a lot of heads right here. They only got one. So yeah, they're still a little ways behind here. They're going to cape it. There we go. They're going to swing again. They have one energy on it, so they'll have... Oh, they're so lucky. If they lost energy on that Magikarp, that would have been a bad deal. TCG MST! Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Welcome on in, everyone. I'm playing a viewer-requested Leafeon and Lapras deck right now. We're running into a Gyarados deck. If you don't know me, my name's Jake. I call myself a content cowboy. I say yeehaw. And right now, we are trying to take down this Gary. Thanks for hopping in, and thanks for the raid, buddy. The current league system, Overwatch and Rivals, where it's point-based. After a certain point thresholds, you either move up or down a rank. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool. I'm guessing this goes straight into Gary, right? It has to. And then they're just going to power it right in my face. They need a lot of healing. They've used both Iridas already. Okay, they're done. You say cowboy, but I don't ever see you in a hat. That's not the defining characteristic of a cowboy. It's spurs, which I am wearing. Yeah, thanks for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you. I'm eating Raisin Canes and chicken fingers after 2 years. Dude, I love Raisin Canes. Raisin Canes is very, very good. Very good. A lot of it's because of the sauce. I won't lie, but they have the sauce. You know. Lapras to start. Again, I think you have to run Misty in this deck. I just... You get too many moments where you actually could win the game with Lapras. Oh, I know what people are annoyed with. It's when I take my pen and I hit my wedding ring. This is the sound that people get mad at, right? That sound? That's the sound. We figured it out, everybody. I was like, why are they so annoyed with the sound? That's the one. You don't care for cane sauce? I can't believe you're a mod here, Shrugs. You might have just lost your mod privileges. Number 1 sign of a cowboy are the assless chaps. That's the number 2 sign. Again, number 1 is spurs. Arceus just, like, dumpsters us without a cape. Oh, no! Not a great start, team. Cane sauce is goated? I agree. I agree. The only person who doesn't like cane sauce is our mod Shrugs. Look, we love Shrugs around here. We do. But at some point, we gotta let him go. We gotta cut it off. We're just dead here. We have no bench, no cape. We have 2 Leafeons. We have all these cards that mean nothing to us right now. They just put their bench out here and like Geo and like it's over. Sabrina. Okay. Okay. You know this is the only card I can hit you with, right? But okay. I'll play your game. Eevee. I can put Eevee out for now. They could still Sabrina it. Do I Sabrina them? I think I have to just do some damage to them, right? If I hit them though with Bubble Drain and they fill their bench, then they KO me. So I guess I have to Sabrina, sadly enough. Because like they're threatening me with like a KO here. No cape. No cape is no good for us. Zubat. Leaf. Okay. We're down to 30 HP. I could Leaf into Eevee and give time for our other Lapras to come online. I could also bring out Leafeon, but that doesn't really do anything because it doesn't do enough damage. Leafeon only does 70. Irida doesn't save us at all. I'm gonna Leaf into Eevee while I power other Lapras, and then yeah. Bro has Cyrus. Yeah, I know, bro. What do you want me to do? I know that he has a Cyrus, but what do you want me to do? I gotta try to play out my line. Bro has the card that loses you the game. Uh-huh. Yes, thank you for your insight. You had the win right there? What do you mean? What win? How did I have the win? What did I miss? It's a fun deck. It's not good, but it's fun. Yeah, no, I didn't. What was the? What did I have the win with? WTF? Ha 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 ha. Okay, the next deck I was asked for was something with the 3 Diamond Arceus. So we're gonna have to play one of our favorite links here. Maybe a link we haven't messed with yet. T-Tar is pretty good with this. We've already played that. What are all the links? We've got Raichu, we've got, let me see, there's Carnivine, there's Heatran, Abomasnow, Rotom, Tyranitar, Crobat, Magnezone. Crobat, Heatran. Yeah, you could play like a Crobat deck with this. While we're building this deck, we'll have an ad pop up on Twitch so one doesn't pop up mid-game. Abomasnow. That was one of the first decks we made. I really like Abomasnow. We'll take a couple of Golbats, a couple of Zubits, a couple of Crobits. Staraptor? Staraptor has a combination? Or you just mean make a Staraptor deck? We can get that Heatran in there. You might be confused. Oh yeah, we were just talking about links with Arceus. I think the only, like, the best way to play non-EX Arceus, because you're not planning on fighting with it, is to probably play it with Tyranitar, right? I think that's probably the best. We also could drop Heatran. We could go like a dark deck with it. Are there any like big hit? I mean, you could play it with... It's just not enough damage in a dark deck, right? Nidoking, but that requires so much to get online. It's only 90. We just don't have much damage here. The big problem is like the finisher damage. We could try it though. We'll just try it with this. And I think we'll run a leaf. We should probably run a couple leaves just to get this Arceus out. In case we pull it early. We could run a couple of Helms. A leaf. A Sabrina. A Cyrus. Let's see. What are you cooking? I was asked to make a basic Arceus deck, so I thought I'd throw a few links in here that were fun. Maybe a cape. Let's give it a shot. We could run dual energy. It is just the EX deck, but worse. Well, I'm thinking, what else do you run Arceus with that's not Tyrant? We've already made a Tyranitar deck with it. So what else would you possibly run this card with that wasn't T-Tar or maybe Magnezone? You know? I'm trying to think. I know, you need a finisher. I agree. Darkrai? For Heatran? You could... And then we just use it to link, and we only run Dark Energy. You could. I never got a pretty Darkrai. Sad, but true. Darkrai. Darkrai. You could run Grandma with it, just for the Arceus. You could. And for Darkrai, I guess, huh? Let's try this. Maybe we'll put Grandma in. See how we feel about it. It seems like it could be fun. We're calling it New Deck 2 for now. I tried Raichu earlier. It was good, but I'm still a newbie. I like Raichu a lot. I think it's a fun deck. It's not the best, but... Why not the EX Arceus? This is a viewer request. They asked me to play the non-EX Arceus. I feel like non-EX Arceus, the #1 deck in my mind for it is Tyranitar. We start 2 Arceus. Life is like that sometimes. Zubat. We don't have Golbat. We have another Arceus. We could just let this thing be a wall that goes down, you know? We need more deck slots for sure. For sure. Not enough. New deck, new deck 2_3_final. Yes. You've been seeing a ton of Gengar? Interesting. It's not very good, but you could have some good games with it, you know? As long as you're not running into, like, the meta. Darkrai. Regular Gengar caught you off guard because it's so fast. It is, and it only requires 2 energy, which is cool. Well, like the new one does. The other one is 1 energy, right? Like the Genetic Apex is 1 energy for regular Gengar. I remember trying to make it work in some decks before. It's fun. Golbat. Do we cape? I don't know. We could. Let's see what they do here. Crobat has no retreat cost, which is really nice. It also attacks for 1 energy, which is pretty sweet. They're not powering the Ghastly, and they haven't evolved it, so we should be pretty safe here. Crobat does 30. Darkness Fang does 50. Mew can't really do too much into this. We can KO this right now and see what they bring in. They could do the Power Blast, but that's okay for us, honestly. So... see what they do. You're hoping they give 30 card slots? No. No, they're not. I don't think they're going to fundamentally change how the game works. I don't think so. Other Zubat. We could put it down. I mean, we're going to have a slot for other Arceus here soon. I'm just going to cape this right now. They could power their Mew EX. Mew is weak to dark, which is nice for us. If I Sabrina, I can hit Mew for a decent amount. I could start to power this Arceus so that they're forced to do something here. For now, I'm not going to be able to hit it. Just going to do some more damage to it. Okay. Okay. What's the plan here? It feels like they have nothing going on. Yeah. They're just like, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what their plan was. But they didn't get any of their haunters, it seems like. It was a ghastly deck. Raichu, Magnezone, Arceus. Yeah, I could see that. That's a good idea. We could Zubat to start. We could Darkrai. I could Arceus. Darkrai is kind of a scary one, and they have grass energy, so we're weak to that. I think we have to frontline our Arceus here. I think so. Shaman. Shaman. It's grass, so they could be running a lot of different things. This could be eggs. This could be Celebi. I mean, we don't see too many other grass things lately. There's Leafeon, of course, but usually Leafeon decks, like almost all of them, are not even running their energy, but it looks like that's what we're playing into, is a Leafeon deck. Leafeon's mean for us. We have Crobat, no Golbat. Other Darkrai. Professors. Gives us Crobat again and Sabrina Carpenter. Not ideal for us. Professors. You could have like a Leafeon Venusaur deck. It just feels like it's a lot of steps, but I could see it happen. Venusaur has not seen much play at all in a long time. They're comsing right now, so they're looking for something. I wonder what it is. Oddish. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Unfortunately for us, if this Arceus goes down and we don't find the other one, this Crobat's kind of useless. Golbat. This is cool and all, but this Arceus is going down. I don't think I can convince them to bring in one of these Darkrai's, but I'm gonna try. I have 2 Darkrai's. Don't you want to KO one of them instead? You want a Sabrina to get one of those Darkrai's, right? That's what you want. You really want that Darkrai right there. It's different from the other Darkrai, so you want to try to get it. Right? Don't you just want to get that Darkrai with Sabrina right now? Oh, are you sure? Hey, bro. You sure, dude? You don't want to get that other Darkrai, dude? Alright. Can do some damage. I mean, I could have energy on Crobat, just in case. I'll do 50. If they make me put in Darkrai, I can only do 100, huh? Giant Cape doesn't keep it around for another turn. I guess I have to have energy on Crobat at some point. Alright. This gets them down to 100. They're going to heal with Shaman. I'm gonna put a cape on. I'm just gonna put the cape on. We're wearing the cape. We're wearing the cape. They ran into a really good deck for them because they love the weakness damage here. Other Oddish. Erica. Boo! Boo, Erica! No. No, Erica, no! Bellawesome does 80? Is that what it is? So it's going to be able to do a hundo burger. It's a lot. I have to hit with Crobat, right? I don't have a way. Oh. 130. I can't do 130. Well, the nice thing about putting Crobat up here is it's not like Crobat can't just retreat at some point for free. Pokeball. Come on. Very chill. Okay. Arceus is good for us. I could do 80 into their face. I could Sabrina them and see who they bring in. It's probably Oddish, right? If I Cunning Link right now, I do 30, bringing them down to 100. I could get Darkrai in there at that point. I could also make them swing on Crobat, because they're not going to KO Crobat, right? And then I still get another turn with Crobat. I could Sabrina right now just to see what they bring in. They already have a point. I'm going to hit with Crobat here. They have another one. The other one's a problem. This brings me down to 30. I can't Cyrus, that leaves at full HP. I could Sabrina, and they probably bring in Gloom, right? I could retreat Darkrai for free and get a KO. I could let Crobat go down, but I think they just put another Gloom at that point, right? If I Sabrina... If I Sabrina right now, what do they give me? Shaman. Okay. I could give them other Arceus, you know? Because they can't KO it fast. I could give them other Arceus, but then we lose Crobat. We lose Crobat's Cunning Link at some point. I could retreat right now, KO with Darkrai. I could set up my other Darkrai. The problem is they just swing on Darkrai for so much, right? I could chip. Maybe I'll just chip. Let me see what happens if I chip here. This could be a mistake. We're just gonna chip. Shaman sits here at 10. Even if they heal, they go down to a single energy from Dark Prism. They're gonna retreat into who? Bellawesome. We do 50 to Bellawesome. I could Cyrus the Shaman, KO Shaman. I could hold the Cyrus for Bellawesome, but Bellossom's in a position to go down. I can pick up 2 with Cyrus right here. Let's try. This gets this down to 40. The Leafeon is just going to be too bulky for us, I think, but I don't even know what's left in this deck. I don't remember what else we put in here. They have another Bellossom. Erica. And a giant cape. We're just so cooked into this grass deck here, dude. GG's. GG's. We tried. I guess I could retreat into this other Darkrai. That actually, I guess, yeah, I should have done that first. It doesn't make much of a difference here, really, at all. Rocky picks up the KO, but they could just retreat into the other Bellossom or into their Leafeon, and it doesn't really help, you know? It helps in no way. I don't know what else is in this deck, but I don't think there's anything that can get us away from the 160 HP Leafeon. GG. The Rocky helmet. That 20, that's going to be a difference maker one day. That day is not today. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. This grass deck is 2-bean. GG's. Free second arc KO was the only losing move? No. There's like no, there was almost no way we could win that match. Heart of the cards, draw Celestic Town Elder. It's true. It's very true. Zubit to start. Drud. Ugh. We have Crobat. Don't power Crobat. Switch Darkrai's out. Keep Crobat's ability swinging. Easy, LOL. Well, I'm glad it was so easy for you, Mac. Thanks for being part of the chat for all of 1 second. Welcome. Welcome, buddy. I don't need to put down Arceus yet. Hey, thanks for the prime. Is it if I look? If I look. Thank you, buddy. Will there be an A to B? No. I think it'll just go into our next set. It should be a full set next. Darkrai. Sneasel. Okay. This is like not a fun start. We have another Zubat. I could power this into Golbat. The nice thing is you get a free retreat. I can't attack with it yet, you know? I just kind of have to let it do its thing, really. There is a reality where they leaf into Weavile and KO it. And unfortunately, I really can't do much about that. I could retreat right now. It doesn't really make much of a difference, you know? The energy doesn't matter. I could just kind of
I can kind of just give them Zubat in case. But, oh well. Not a great start. We do get Crobat here, but we're just going to get chipped up like crazy. Friendly Cop, thank you so much for the 29 months, buddy. Yeah, Sabrina. That Sabrina's actually not bad at all. Because at least it means that they don't... they're not going to play Leaf right away. But still. They now have a Cyrus play. They always had a Cyrus play, to be fair. Crobat. Crobat's got 70 HP. We could attack with it. The problem is Weavile gets it no matter what with Cyrus, right? Darkrai gets it next turn. There is a reality where it doesn't go down on like 10 HP. Because if I attack right now, I go down to 30 HP. If they have Cyrus, like Cyrus was always going to wreck me. I think maybe I have to attack. I still don't think there's a way. There's really not like a good way out of this, though. They can't Cyrus and Leaf. No, I know that. They could Leaf into Darkrai no matter what. They could Leaf into Weavile. Professors, they're looking for it. Now we can get Drud with our Cunning Link next turn. No. Why? What's the other option here? What would you have done, Mr. Surskit? Never mind. No, but tell me what you would have done, because you're like, no, in the chat. So I'm curious, like, what would you have done that you think would have prevented, like, would have created a better scenario? Maybe you have a good idea. Hold on. We get Drud. They bring in Sneasel. I can't KO Sneasel yet. I get a free retreat, but I don't have free retreats on Arceus, right? There's a possibility that just retreating here is like a bit of an error, right? I think we play other Arceus to play around Sabrina. Cyrus gets it no matter what, but I would have retreated to Arceus to stall. Yeah, okay. Spiritomb's a good call here. Spiritomb picks up the KO. We have other Crobat. He just had so many options for us. I don't think you'll be able to attack with that Arceus. No. We were just powering it in case we didn't get Leaf, but we did get Leaf. Now the question is, do I put in Crobat? I mean, Crobat goes down to Darkrai, so I kind of can't, right? I would pick up a KO on Spiritomb, but Darkrai just KOs Crobat in one, so I kind of have to leave Arceus right here. Darkrai could come in... Yeah. Okay. I have Power Blast, but it's going to take a couple turns. Crobat should have 120 HP at least. It has 110, yeah. A Giant Cape on Spiritomb. Brings it up to 50, so I can't make a Cyrus play with it. They have Weavile, though. This does 70. They go down to 120. I can leaf here into Crobat. I also have Darkrai. I can Cunning Link. That brings them down to 90. I can Darkrai to bring them down to 70. They could Cyrus my Crobat and Crobat. I could also leaf into Crobat. Crobat could do 50. And they don't KO Crobat. Well, they do KO Crobat just by powering Darkrai, huh? I think we have to put down Darkrai. And I could leaf into other Arceus right now. But maybe I kind of want them to... If they KO this Arceus, they're done. Right? Unless they KO it with Darkrai, but then they're still kind of done. I think we're chilling here. Because if they KO with Weavile, we're set. You know? Even if they pull Weavile, by KOing this Arceus, by doing anything, like, we just bring it back in and Crobat ends the game. Okay. Cyrus is such a game-changing card, man. It's just such a massive card, you know? Do you have Dawn? No, I don't think we have Dawn. Maybe we have one Dawn in this deck? I can't remember. But, yeah. Yeah, Cyrus is just so crazy. So crazy. You can run it again. It's a pretty fun one. Let's start Darkrai. Not really where we want to be, but we do have Leaf. What are we playing into? Dialga. Uh-oh. We have Rocky Helm. We got a Zubat. And maybe our Arceus here. Nope, 2 Zubats. I guess I'd play them out. I mean, I kind of don't mind if they want to Sabrina us here. We just don't spend our Leaf, right? I feel like Cyrus would be more interesting for design if it didn't let you choose the damage one. That would actually be crazy. What are the top 3 powerful supports? Professors is number 1, obviously. Number 2 is probably Cyrus. Right? Number 3 is... Giant Cape. Let me think. We have Golbat. The question is, do I care about leafing in this Zubat? I guess Golbat could swing for 40. It's not that considerable, though. It only has 70 HP. I guess we just have to pull Darkrai just so it doesn't get any damage on it, but it's no fun. We can put down other Zubat also. It's Put down a Rocky Helmet right now. Do a little damage onto Dialga. Irida's a really good one. Yeah. Sabrina is a top tier card. Like, so many of them are... I mean, so many of them are great. Let me see if I can get that. Please use a Pokemon to switch in. Sure. This doesn't take the Rocky Helm damage. We have 2 Golbats. This deck is Golbatted out. So from the first set, Erica's really good for grass, especially. You know, it's specific. Misty is really good for water specifically. Blaine is okay. Koga had its place a long time ago. I don't know if I haven't seen a Koga deck in forever, and I think maybe it could be pretty good because like Koga plays around Cyrus, right? Geo's a pretty good card. Brock is extremely specific. Sabrina's insanely good, and Lieutenant Surge is extremely specific. Let's see. From the second set, Budding is crazy specific. Blue is not that good. How do I request a deck? Becoming a new member on YouTube or a new sub on Twitch. I'm taking deck suggestions if there's something you want to see me play. We're gonna take 30. They're powering up the Arceus. We're dead. We have nothing we can do. Life is a miserable. I could attack with this Golbat. And do 40. I could not do that too. I mean, there's damage there. The double Shaman fully heals me. So... it doesn't matter, really, what I do. Okay. And then, yeah, blue is not really good. Leaf is a top tier card. Leaf is insanely good. That makes so many plays possible. Leaf is crazy good. In Spacetime Smackdown, we had Cyrus, which is one of the best cards in the game. We had Team Galactic Grunt, which feels like almost fully useless. Cynthia, really specific. Volkner, really specific. Dawn, crazy good. Probably not as good, but like really high up there. And then we had Mars. There's like nothing I can do here, huh? I feel like I have to put in Darkrai even. I don't think Cyrus negates Koga. No, I was saying Cyrus actually, I think, plays well. Excuse me, I think Koga actually might be decent because of Cyrus, right? Because you put it back into your hand. By attacking here, I lose the game because of their Rocky Helm. So I'd have to Cyrus the Dialga right now. There's really nothing I can do no matter what, but just play it out. Mars is like very middle of the road, like very meh. And then in this new set, Celestic Town Elder is like extremely specific. Adaman, surprisingly enough, is not amazing. It's okay. It's like a better berry, but a more specific berry, right? And then Giovanni, okay. And then Berry is really, really good. To say a better berry, I meant a better blue. Barry is really good. It is a really good card. Again, very specific, but really good. And then there's Irida, which is probably the best heal in the game, right? What a cringe lord. Who plays this deck and BMs? What a loser. Okay. So yeah, I think probably the best supporter is... It's probably Professors, then maybe Cyrus. Cyrus just sets up too many game wins. And then probably Sabrina. Misty's really high up there, though. Misty sets up a lot of game wins, too. Yeah. Professor Cyrus, Sabrina. I think that's the top three, probably, is Professor Cyrus, Sabrina. Then it's probably... Leaf or Misty or Irida, one of those, right? Probably those. Misty's in some ways like the best thing ever, right? Oh, I was supposed to rip some packs. Let's rip some packs here. We got an ad that's starting on Twitch in 1 sec. I'll do some packs here in 1 second, so I'll let this ad run, and then we'll rip some packs, guys. Thanks for hanging out. What pack should I be opening at the start as a new player? That's a really great question. I've been thinking about that recently. I was thinking of making a video on it when another new set came out, but if I was a brand new player right now, like, do you get enough just if you're opening the newest set? It feels like you don't, you know? Because I feel like you'd still probably want to be opening something in Genetic Apex like Char. Char feels like it has a lot of cards that are still relevant, you know? Spacetime Smackdown, you could probably be opening... Let me see. If you were opening... In Spacetime Smackdown, if you were opening Palkia in Spacetime Smackdown, that's maybe actually your best bet right now. Because you get Manaphy, Palkia, Cyrus... Rocky Helmet. You can make an Armor Fossil deck. You can make Skarmory. Actually, you know what? I think I've made my mind up. I think it's Palkia Spacetime Smackdown. Does anything give you more options than this to actually make multiple relevant decks right now? It has Miss Magius. It has Lake Spirit. Those are fine decks. Weavile's fine. I think it might be Palkia. I'd have to look at it. That's a pretty good video, actually, I think. It's completely subjective, you know? But I do think that's a pretty good video. Like, which you would open. I think it's probably Palkia Spacetime. Let me look at Dialga really quick. Dialga has Yanmega, which is really good. It has Magnezone, but you need to open older packs to really get that online. It has Togekiss. Lake Spirit as well. It has Lucario. But you don't have any of the other fighting stuff. But it is Rampardos, right? Is Lucario Rampardos? That's pretty good too. Dialga's pretty good too. And it has Darkrai, which isn't that relevant right now. But it has Dialga, which is also good. I'm thinking I'd be opening Spacetime Smackdown. Palkia would probably be my first, then maybe Dialga. I'll have to think more about this for a video. Triumphant Light just feels like it really doesn't give you enough by itself, right? I guess the nice thing about Triumphant Light is by itself you could make a Tyranitar, Crobat, Heatran, Arceus. I guess it's actually not terrible. You're just kind of like low on some other basics, but it's not awful. You could make a set just with Triumphant and it wouldn't be terrible, but you don't have Cyrus. You don't have Sabrina. You do have Irida. That's not terrible, I guess. The problem is you just really are like, you're really trainer poor if you're only opening Triumphant Light. And then for I'd have to look at older packs. Like Mythical Island I don't think would be it at all, but you do get Leaf in that.
Newest set does give you Leafeon EX. This is true. Yeah, I'd have to look at it. That's a really good question, though. Maybe I'll make a video on that because I actually think that's a fun topic. I think it's my gut is Palkia, but I think there are like lots of good options. My gut's Palkia. Let's open some Triumphant Light. I haven't ripped packs in a minute here. Just dropped $100 a day till you have all the cards. Now you're getting it. We're looking, of course, for a crown rare, so we will never find it. But we're looking for it, and that I think is important, guys, as we're gonna rip a fast 10. Beautiful Leafeon EX 2-star. This is such a cool card. I like the Glaceon's a little cuter for me, but this is a beautiful card. Nice 2-star. Nice 2-star. Magneton, Whiscash, Meditite, Snover, Heracross, Haunter, Unknown, Zubat, Houndour, Titar, Vampy, Bronzong, Eevee, Clefairy, Arceus, Starly, Burmy, Pupitar, Cherubi, Toxicroak, Heracross, Staravia, Probopass. Bro, I can barely get one Leafeon EX. Dude, step your credit card game up, my guy. Start putting your credit card into more things. It's that simple. I should make a guide on how to get your credit card into the game. 12,000 cards collected. The content cowboy called me poor. I didn't call you poor. I said to step your credit card game up. I allowed you to take on debt. That is so fair. Probopass. Have I tried a deck with Probopass? Yeah, I think we have one on the channel. It's pretty fun. I like it. I think Probopass is a cool card. Oh! Let's go! The 2-star Irida. We did not have this. Beautiful. Let's go. We actually got a hit, guys. Not bad. 2-star trainer. Gorgeous. I don't have a lot of the trainer arts, so that's very cool. Like, I have a few of them. Like, I have 2 Brocks for some reason. Hey, Sudowoodo. Houndour, Gengar, Snover, Magneton, Adaman. I like Adaman's art. I think it's good. Quite good. What cards are we hoping for? Crown Rare Arceus. That's what we're hoping for. It's unlikely, but that's what we're looking for, is the Crown Rare. Only trainer I have is Volkner. I actually do like Volkner decks, but I know it's probably not what you're looking for. Staraptor. Hunter. Ooh, the 2-star Probopass. Beautiful. He's out in the rain, but the little guys are under the leaves. So cute. Why not just ask for the gold Arceus? Oh yeah, just give me the gold one, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. We actually have like some decent pulls so far. A lot of 2-stars, which is pretty rare. Golbat. Mawile. Hoot Hoot, Houndour, Manectric. Gengar. Your past 10 packs have been nada. Mine are usually pretty bad. Usually. You got 2 immersive Arceus, no basic ones. I got 1 immersive Arceus, if I'm remembering right. Only 1. Let's see. Eevee. Eevee. Starly. Krogunk. Houndoom. This card is so beautiful, man. I love this art so much. We should make a Houndoom deck just for... Hey! Dude, we're hitting 2s today. Garchomp EX. Nice. We're hitting 2s right now, guys. Holy moly.
That's awesome. Are you getting every card in the game? No, I'm not going to be able to do that. Shaman. What is a card you've been wanting to try out, but the game has been super stubborn about giving you? Well, usually on a new pack, it'll be something, but right now I have every card in the game. Not every art or rarity for it or everything, but I have every card in the game. So I can make any deck I would like. You know? We need a Shaman EX meta. How close are you to Crown Arceus and pack points? We're getting there. I'll tell you in one sec. It's going to be a little while. That's like obviously how we're going to need to fill out our collection if we don't pull it. We have not completed a single collection in the game yet, I think. We are at 1795, so we're a ways. We're a ways, everybody. Can't wait till there's Ray EX. I think they call it Rayquaza now. Crazy, I know. I completed Genetic Apex and got Mew. No, I'm saying with all the art. Hey, Shaman. This is not a god pack, is it? Nope. No. Trade me a Garchomp EX, please. Never. You don't have every card from Genetic Apex? Again, I don't have every art card. I have every card, but I don't have the like rarity of every card. Probopass. So, like, I have all the cards. I think I have every crown rare except I'm still missing Dialga, and now I'm missing Arceus. Best 1 to 3 3-diamond deck for advanced solos. Blaine's really good. Blaine is a really good deck for that. They're telling me to make a Probopass deck. They may be. I got 2 gold Arceus and I'm not even happy about it. Well, get happy, bro. Lucario Rampardos is pretty good too, yeah. I got all the Giratinas I could ever want. Oh, that's right. I don't have Crown Palkia. I have Crown Dialga, not Crown Palkia. That's right. I got the Crown Dialga in Palkia because our Dialga pulls were so dang bad. Use all your Pokegold so you don't have any more left over for next month. Smart. Smart. Giratina is bad, but we did make it work. We did make it work. Since this expansion is small, does that mean pull rates are better? I think pull rates are the same. Pull rates are exactly the same. You just there are other things that you're like. It's why you see in like these small sets, you see so many of the 1-star arts over and over because the pull rates are the same, but just a smaller pool of cards you're looking between. Palkia provides. And a wonderful Palkia to you. Shaman, I have 2 Palkias in gold, no Dialgas. Let's work something out. Hey, your people, get in touch with my people. Ooh, we're spiking these Probopasses today. Still none of the Garchomps. We've got multiple of the Probopasses now, which is pretty cool. I want that Garchomp too. You love the Glaceon art? It's really good. It's a full double rainbow! Boom. Hoot Hoot, Clefable, Cherim, Barbooch, Bronzor, Electric, Frostlass, Cherubi, Shaman. Snorlax, Eevee, Magneton, Arceus, Ghastly. This is a week 10 so far. Not crushing it so far. Yeah. Where's the Bronzong deck? Oh yeah, I can play it. We'll pull one more 10 and we'll play that Bronzong deck. I think that's what we'll do. I'm lucky I got the Garchomp today off Wonder Pick. That's amazing. Really? That is very lucky. Good for you. You did Chip City. Would the full healing deck be good? Which deck are you talking about exactly? It'd be funny to have 9 of those Meryl for a full binder page. I guess we could. We probably do. Leaf, dude, they are hitting us with the 2 stars. Leafeon 2-star again. My sweet little Leaf. Manectric. Yeah, you feel invincible whenever you get your Wonder Pick. I feel like I never hit my Wonder Pick. It's the same Leaf. It's true. I guess I could flare it, honestly. It's a weird one to flare. But I could. I just want to be one of those whales that you see in game and they have, you know, Crown. It's all Crown Arceus Dialga, and that's the only deck they play. That's all I want. That's all I want, guys. All right, let's take a look at this deck that we're going to run here. This is Bronzong. This deck is Manaphy Palkia with Bronzong in it. We've got Pokeballs, Capes, Sabrina, Leaf, Cyrus, Iridas. We're going to give it a shot. Is this better than Origin Form Palkia? No. And that's all I have to say about that. My only rainbow is Glaceon, but I just want Probopass and Garchomp to finish off your base set. Yeah. We start Manaphy. Right now we go first. What do they got? Eevee. They've got water. We've got water. There's really not a I could put down other Manaphy just in case they do something weird. We've got a little Bronzor who can use water energy, you know, which is not bad. They could be running a Glaceon deck. We have Professors. That's a great card for us. We really could use something else here. Professors again and Palkia. So I think we're going to put Palkia out. I'm going to put the energy here. I'm going to Cape just in case. And I'm going to power these 2 Chuckleheads. Bronzong needs 3 energy, which is a little much. Leafeon's coming in here, gonna smack us for 70. No fun. And it has a giant cape. So rude. I could stall for another turn with Palkia, or excuse me, with Manaphy. But that makes Bronzor very scary. I also could just put it in and start attacking. I might stall here. Let's see what Professors gives me. Because if I do get Bronzor, that would be pretty cool. Leaf. Okay, we got Bronzong. I just wanted to do this because I haven't used it yet, you know? So this does 50 plus 20 more for each energy attached. So this will do some pretty solid damage to Leaf right here, right? Now, this isn't the good play, but it's the play we're making because we want to use Bronzong. And that's important to me. This does 110. Bronzong, Dialga, better. You could kind of go either way. This one gives you access to Irida and Palkia and stuff like that. I think you can go either way. You could play it with Dialga, though. I wanted to play it here with Irida. Erica! Why did they add Irida to the game where Water Deck's not strong enough already? They were clearly terrible. They had to add it. Irida brings me up to 90, so I have to cape here. We still go down to Celebi, but it was fun to try. And we retreat next round. We've already lost 2 points because we put in the other mana fee. So it's likely we just lose here. We'd have to pray. The better play was not putting in the mana fee, but I just wanted to do it. It's called a calculated risk, chat. We never give up, okay? We never give up. We take big risks. And because we take big risks, we win big. When some of you go home tonight, you know, and you ask yourself, and you stare into the mirror, as I know we all do at night. We go home, we watch Deal or No Deal Island for 2 hours straight. Then we get tired of Deal or No Deal Island. We start freaking out because we don't like how it all works at the end. You go into your bathroom, you stare into your mirror, and you just start to question all the things that are wrong with your life. You know what's different about me and you? I don't do that last part. Sure, I go home, I'm there with my family, we put the kids to bed, my wife and I watch 2 straight hours of Deal or No Deal Island on Peacock, and then, instead of staring in the mirror and wondering what I've done wrong, I sleep like a baby. Because I take the risks that need to be taken. I take the risks that need to be taken. Okay? That's what I do. That's the difference between us. And I don't like to think that I'm better than anybody or whatever, but there's just the way I am is pretty phenomenal. We got very lucky. I just got here. What's going on? We just lucked out on a Celebi coin flip, so I decided to start lambasting the chat. Thank you so much for the content. You're an awesome creator and an awesome dad. Hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah. It's a big quote. It's a big quote, but what can you do, man? I mean, we're out here farming. Okay? This is a content farm right now. We have Leaf. I could just wait, huh? I mean, all they're going to do is hit me for a little bit. I could Leaf right now. But do I want to do that? I don't know. It protects us from a annoying play later, but Cape helps us. I think we just hang out. That was a very Andrew Tate style monologue. I truly, and I'm not saying this as some sort of brag thing. I beat Andrew Tate up. No, I know nothing about Andrew Tate. I have no idea what his deal is. I know he is not well liked, except by some who apparently like him far too much. I truly have no idea what he is like. One thing I do know is I beat him up once. All right, we're gonna Leaf into Manaphy. I could put out Bronzor here, and I feel like we have to. Based on our speech before, if I don't, I feel like that's a big mistake, right? I bet Andrew Tate plays Arceus Palkia decks. Andrew Tate would play Dialga Arceus. I just know it. I just know it. From the chat, F Andrew Tate. Here's the thing. That's fine with me. I don't care at all. Andrew Tate is very well liked by some. By some, he's very well liked. That's true. Whirlipede gets us with the poison here, which we don't love, but we get another turn. The question is there any advantage? Does Irida provide me one more? Okay, so if I Irida, I go up to 70, then I take 10, then I take another 20, and I take 10. We do get another turn out of it. Maybe. But we don't need another turn with what we're doing. I'm going to Irida. This could be a huge mistake, but we make those here. We make big mistakes here, and we don't stress about it. They, of course, could evolve, but we would love to just KO them right back on an Evo. Because they don't have enough turns to evolve and do Tauros all in one. We, unfortunately, don't have our Bronzong, which would be a bummer. Do I still play Unite? Yeah, I was playing it earlier today. Andrew Tate here. I play 18 trainer Articuno. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay, they have Scolipede. Do they go for it? They do. So now I have to Palkia, right? I feel like I have no choice but to Palkia. Because I don't, if I had Bronzong, Bing Bong? If I had Bing Bong available to me, we could make a different play, but we don't. Tauros only has one energy on it. What do we get here? Leaf. Okay. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going to use the Dimensional Storm. That brings Tauros down to 80. If I get Bing Bong, we take down Tauros in one. Tauros can start hitting me for some pretty good damage here, but it's going to need to... power up for another turn. BRB making a Bronzong deck because it's now called Bing Bong forever in my mind. It's important. Ooh, they're going to leaf into Coughing and poison me. Okay. You monster. You monster! Never mind. They can poison me next turn, though. We have Bronzong, which does enough to KO, so we take that KO. With the one energy attached, we actually get to KO now. Without it, we don't. Take that, Andrew Tate. With your weird Tauros Coughing deck. The more energy you put on, the more powerful I become. It's just GG, I think. Nobody plays Bronzong. That's why you don't even know what to do when you see it. You go, do I put energy on? Do I not put energy on? Who knows? Nobody plays this card. This card's crazy. Let's go. What's Bronzong's effect? So it does 20 more damage for each energy attached to their Pokemon. Take that. Nobody expects the Bing Bong Inquisition. Exactly. This deck could probably use more Misty. It's got no Misty in it. No Misty? No fair. Let's see. Palkia. Palkia start. Not ideal. Running into another water deck. We're going second. So we may have a way to power this up. We'll see. It's like an Alakazam, yeah. Arceus. Boo! Boo, Arceus. We boo you. Why are you playing such a meta deck? We're playing Bronzong over here. Arceus over there. I still think that Arceus is a really cool looking card. I still think this Palkia is one of the coolest looking cards. I love it. They have a Drud. They have a way, like, they get a little energy and then they can make something happen here. We got our Leaf, Irida. Bronzor. I mean, do I just wait? I guess it doesn't make a huge difference, huh? I could put the energy on Palkia and slash a little bit. Just do a little shing-shing, you know? Make them think I'm going to be attacking a whole lot. Then they leaf out, then I leaf out. They leaf out, I leaf out. That's the plan. They go to leaf out, then I leaf out. They're powering other Arceus. Now the question is, do I leaf out? We have another Manaphy. The nice thing about leafing out, of course, is I get the ability to also power Bronzor, which I think we kind of want, especially into an Arceus deck. If that becomes Crobat next turn, we still get a turn with Manaphy, and I have energy on it already. I could continue doing damage, though, to Arceus. I think we have to leaf here. It's what it's in the deck for. And Bronzor could be our key to victory, so... Nothing can hit me for 50, can it? They'd have to leaf into Golbat, and they don't even have energy for Golbat, so... I don't think I worry about that. I could cape, but I don't think I need to. I probably save cape for my Bronzong. Because doesn't that bring Bronzong to an interesting HP break? Or is it 110? No, it brings to 140, so that does bring it to like an interesting HP break point for Arceus. So I think I save cape. There's that Crobat. Now the question is, do I put cape on now? Or do I Irida? Both are possible. I may just, well, I kind of want to save this cape to save Bronzong from an Arceus. If they KO it, Palkia gets the Arceus, then they bring in Arceus, then I kind of wanted to save cape. I could Irida here. And force another turn. I think I'm going to Irida instead of cape. I want the cape for Bronzong, honestly. From the chat. Cape. No! We'll see. They want me to do cape. They're mad that I didn't. Cape. No! I want to save it for Bronzong, but we got to get Bronzong. I have the option of retreating Manaphy here. They could leaf right now, but that feels not very worthwhile, right? We have Bongzong. I'm gonna put the cape on. I think I've got 2 energy on Bronzor. I think I'm gonna make it Brongong. I'm gonna retreat into Palkia and finish this off. And do I power? I'm gonna keep the energy on for the retreat here. This will give me the KO. Arceus is now at 120. I retreat Palkia into Bronzong and I KO, right? This does 60. This does 110. It's close. Although I could just Cyrus one of the other ones, huh? Why did he power that? I do how much to Drud? Okay. I could slash the Arceus. I could Bronzong the Arceus. I could slash the Arceus. Slash takes Arceus down. I could also retreat here. We have Cyrus as a play. How much do I hit Arceus for? 110, right? I kind of just want to do this. I don't even think this is necessarily smart. I just want to. Because they have to retreat Arceus here, right? If they don't retreat Arceus... They have to, because they have to hit it with multiple things, yeah? They have to hit it with Cunning Link for 30, plus the bench. From the chat, Irida? I mean, that would be a good card if I had it. They go up to 50. That's going to get me... I think, unfortunately, the full bench there takes me down. And I can't Cyrus... I can't Cyrus anything super worthwhile, because they get the free retreat. I have Irida, but they take me down. They've only got 1 point. I should have put in Manaphy, actually. That was the mistake. Oh, I should have put in Manaphy. That would have been better. Yeah, I can't get out of it. I sold? How did I sell? Just by putting in a Bronzong? It probably did. Unforge. If we Irida, we go down no matter what. I can't get him out. I could Cyrus, but I only bring in Crobat for the free retreat. GG's. They got us. Not using Cyrus with Bronzong, but it wouldn't have got us the KO. How would Cyrus have got us the KO with Bronzong? Cyrus the Drud would have won? How could I KO the Drud? But it doesn't KO the Drud. You were already 2-0. But it doesn't KO the Drud. Math is hard. How would I have done it? We go second. I guess we start Bronzor here. We're weak to fire. It had an energy on it. It had 1 energy on it. And Bronzong would have done 70 damage. It had 80 HP. What? All right, we'll get there. We'll get there, chat. This isn't a great start. It's my Bronzong ignorance. Well, you're okay. Your words, not me. I love it. A lot of yappers in the chat when, and then when they're wrong, they're like, I wasn't even chatting actually. We really could use Manaphy. Let's see if we get it. Palkia. That's horrible. This might just be over, guys. This is just a terrible start, unfortunately. Do you think ranked will have an option to ban Misty? Oh, no. Of course not. No, not you, Parker. There were people on Twitch who were... One guy on Twitch was like, biggest sell of all time. And I was like, how? I couldn't KO it. And then he's like, puts his phone down. Like, yeah, whatever. Actually, I don't even... Why was I even chatting here? I don't even chat. This is a weirdo on my screen. Who's he talking to? Who's talking to me? This is going to be a rough one. We do okay. I mean, we do decent damage into Gallade with Bronzong, but let's see. Yeah, they're just gonna go right into it. Unfortunately for us, we don't have Bronzong yet. And even if we did, we don't have enough energy on it. So it's kind of just Dunsky. We could Cyrus to slightly slow them down, but it's not really going to work. I could retreat into Manaphy. Retreating into Manaphy, there's an option there. Cyrus, we grab Marshadow. They have to pay to switch Marshadow out. It slows them. But if I chip with Bronzor, I mean, they're closer to a KO with Palkia. But they're not there. I guess we're going to have to Cyrus and maybe... it's not going to work. This isn't going to work, but it slows them a little. I could play... No. Hey, Icehawk. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, buddy. I'm playing against the Dua Lipa. Focus on your songs, Dua Lipa. Don't worry so much about what I'm doing. Be careful if they Sabrina me. It could definitely happen. It could definitely happen, but if I put down more cards... Ooh, a Rocky Helm. Okay. That's not the end of the world. How much do you do against Palkia with only 1 energy on it? Against Palkia with 4 energy on it, you do a lot. We got Leaf. I wonder if I just have to hold out for Bronzong here, and I have to play Manaphy again, but that, like, gives them 2 points. That's the only scary part. But if I hold out for Manaphy, or excuse me, for Bronzong, I can actually do some decent damage. If I retreat into Palkia right now, I KO Marshadow, and that's not really that relevant for us unless we get Bronzong, but even then I don't think it's very relevant. I think I have to go Manaphy here to stall. Maybe. It's not super ideal. I could power 2 Palkias, but then we're not playing Bronzong. I think the better play is powering 2 Palkias here, right? I think it's just the better play, but... I'm sad about it, but I do think it's the better play. Bronzong just needs too much. It's time for 2 Palkias. Geo gets the KO. No cape either. This is a rough draw for us. We could hit with 1 Palkia, power the other. Don't even act like you're in this deck right now. I don't want to hear it at all. Don't even pretend you're in this deck. Have I tried winning? One time I tried that. I could Irida, but we go down. I could... If I retreat, if I Irida, then retreat, we last another turn. But then I can't get enough energy on Palkia, right? Because if I Irida, I get up to... I go to 80, and then I pay to retreat. Even if they Cyrus me, we live. Cape plus Irida saves. We don't have Cape. Cyrus the Drud. That's a good idea. We could... I have to retreat to the other Palkia. Cyrus just ends the game no matter what. I just have to. I have to make the play, but Cyrus ends the game. There's just nothing I can do about it. Sabrina doesn't end the game if I play Bronzong. Which is the card. Everyone wants to play Bronzong. But, yeah, Cyrus is just GG. GG. Punch. The Energized Blade. Because they can't KO Zong. Oh, retreat to Zong. Yeah, but then I can't get Zong out. We don't like Cyrus. It's a very good card. It's a very, very good card. I've never seen Gallade win. Gallade's actually pretty good in this meta. You've never seen a good Gallade deck? I feel like Gallade's pretty solid right now. Bronzong is our origin form Palkia of this deck. It's definitely not as good, and it requires multiple stage. It requires multiple Pokemon to get online, but it's pretty cool when it does. Is it better than Obama? Well, you can't really run Obama Snow without Arceus, right? That's like just a different deck. This is with Palkia instead. So. Fighting is getting carried hard by good supporting cards in this meta. There's a lot of great fighting decks. This deck that we're running into is not fun for Bronzong. Right? It just doesn't get to do what it wants to do. We're gonna... Professors. Other Palkia. We do get our little sweet boy, which we're gonna play. It's Sweet Boy City. I could save my cape for Palkia. That might be the call, right? Because then I can survive a Rampardos hit. Double Palkia? Yeah, but then we don't get to play Bronzong. You guys are not understanding the importance of playing Bronzong. I think a lot of you just don't even get what Bronzong's all about. And I don't hate you guys for it. I am mad at you, though. I'm mad that you don't understand the power of Bronzong. It's Origin Form Palkia with more steps and less possible damage output. What are we not getting here, gang? I'm surprised they put that energy on Lucario there. But they've never run into a Bronzong. I thought it was Bing Bong. Well, that's true too. It is Bing Bong. Forgot about that. It is Bing Bong, my mistake. We've got Leaf. This is gonna do 90. I still have Cape for Palkia. I think it's good for Skull Fossil. Sabrina here would be fun because I could Sabrina the Lucario to get the KO, but I don't think they're going to let that Lucario go. I don't think they're going to retreat it at all. If they retreat it, I will definitely want to go in with Dimensional Storm. That would be awesome. The right play for them, in my opinion, is attack with Lucario and then Revenge KO Marshadow. They're going to Sabrina me. Yeah, okay. I could see that too. I get to slash then. I have 90. This brings me to 110. They could be baiting me with a Geo here. Right? But I'm gonna have to take it. I could... I'm just gonna cape this. I could Leaf right now. Maybe I just Leaf right now and say forget it. And just continue doing what I was going to do. I'm going to do it. I was going to do it before. I liked it before. Why don't I like it now? I'm just going to like it now. That's what I wanted to do before anyway. They could Cyrus it. Right? They've got that option. They're playing Pokeball. Their Skull Fossil, they're drawing kind of blank on it. Other Riolu. They have Cyrus. Dang it, they had it anyway. Come on, man. You don't let Palkia breathe for even a second here, gang. Irida. If I Irida, you hit me for 50, possibly 70, so I have to retreat and hope they don't have another Cyrus, right? I think it's my only shot, and I have to, like, keep retreating this. If they have another Cyrus, like, holy. If they go Pseudo, Wudo, Cyrus, or Sabrina, honestly, hats off to them. There's just so much in that deck. It's possible. No room for comms, but apparently they didn't need it if they have that. Oh, they didn't have it. They need Cyrus and Lucario. Oh, do they? What was I at? What was I at on Palkia? Now I don't even remember. We got there though. We got there. How'd the Onyx deck do? Actually, really well. I think we had a 100% win rate with Onyx. It was pretty good. We had an Onyx deck right at the start of Genetic Apex that was really good too. I think I was at 50 HP, right? No, so a single Cyrus beats me. They just Pseudo Wudo Cyrus. Because Pseudo Wudo does 50 to EXs. They've got Eevee and Froakie. So they could have Vaporeon, Glaceon, Leafeon. They could have a lot of options here. It'll be cool when we have more Eevee EXs, right? I think that'll be really cool. Just like more Eevees. You don't know which one's coming. They all generate like energy or do things in different ways. It'll be fun. We need some cards. We get Pokeball, Irida. This Pokeball is really nice. At least gives us something. Either Palkia or, yeah. There is a question as to whether we put down the other Manaphy. We kind of want to, just to be generating some energy, right? It gives us another turn to stall, and our other cards are buried right now. I don't think they KO me next turn, though. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, even though we don't love it. The chat, some people think it's Leafeon, some people think it's Glaceon. It's a Glaceon Greninja deck. I mean, that sounds pretty fun, honestly. I like that. You do that chip damage with Glaceon, chip damage with Greninja. I like it. That sounds like a fun deck. You might pull Bronzong next turn. I know, but at the same time, I want to get the extra energy right now, you know? I'm guessing this is Glaceon. It could be Vaporeon, I guess. We don't see that too often. But I'm guessing this is Glaceon. Frogadier is online already. We got the steps that are continuous. They do 20. Professors. I don't think I want to Irida this, but I mean, if they get Greninja at Glaceon, they take me out with chip damage, which is pretty funny. I guess we'll cape it. Cape makes it so that doesn't happen. Does someone have a Rampardos for me? Con asks in the chat. You can head over to the Discord. There are people trading over there. We could Bronzor here, just as an option at some point. That would smack Glaceon pretty hard, right? Because it's going to be sitting on 3 energy. So it smacks it for what, 110, right? It's pretty solid. It is Glaceon EX. They're going for a Misty. I mean... Oh yeah, and Glaceon's weak to metal. Ooh. Okay, we get it. Okay. Okay, dude. Jeez, Louise. We get it. You have your cards. Stop trying to impress everybody. We have to go in right now, right? Other Piankia. What are we down? We're down 30. I can save myself an extra 40. Although I think with the chip, I have to play it right now, right? We can Leaf and KO with Bronzor. Shuriken's gonna take me to 120. This takes me to... I think they're just gonna be able to get me with Shurikens here. Ah, now we can't get the KO with Bronzor anymore. This was a Misty, a GG. Sabrina brings in who? Greninja, and they retreat for free. I could Leaf. If I Leaf to Bronzor, it buys me a turn. But it doesn't buy me a turn from Greninja. Without Irida, it's just game. GG. Misty wins another one. GG's Misty. Bronzong. Yeah, they already had a point. I got 2 of each. Full Art Probo, Rainbow Probo. No other EX from your polls. I mean, they're fun cards. Start Manaphy here. We're going second into a grass deck. This is a Bronzor start if I've ever seen one. This is a Bronzong game. Bronzong is great into Celebi. Honestly, it's one of the cards we kind of love to see. If we can power it up and let that thing just get more and more energy attached to it, that's pretty chill for us. Let's see what else they have in their deck. Superior. Professors. Brings us Bronzong and Piankia. So we got options. It's not a bad start for our deck, and again, we're looking at something we would love to fight. The nice thing about playing Bronzong is also, I think people don't even know, like, they don't know what it's about to be. Like, they don't know what's about to happen, because you don't see it. If I were to see Bronzor before this, I'd be like, what is this? What are they doing? Which is a very fair question. Like, what are they up to over there? So we guarantee a KO with Dimensional Storm, right? This doesn't actually count as more energy, does it? Like, how does it work? Each energy provides 2. But does that count for me, too? I don't even know. If it does, that's crazy for me right now. I'm going to try it regardless. I've actually never tried this particular thing. If it counts, we get a KO right away. So, a lot of people in the chat saying it does. All right, let's see. It'd be super fun if it does, guys. Because we get a KO immediately on Celebi then, because it's got 4 energy attached to it, right? Dang. This is the last deck that deck wants to run into in a darkened alley. The last deck. They just got bronzonged. I was basically bronzonging all over the place. I just was bronzonging. I was bronzonging so hard. I didn't even... Wow. I was bronzonging so hard right there. That was crazy. Now, the right play right here is just to retreat and win. But it would be kind of fun to not. It'd be fun to not retreat and win. But I should win. It's the right move. But I bronzonged so hard right here, I was basically bronzonging like all day and night, essentially. This is a very strong counter into their deck. And you can't feel too bad because they're playing Celebi Superior. But I really did bronzong super hard right there. Your wife left you for bronzong? I get it. Nothing wrong with you. It's just bronzong is like, that's the bronzong diff. You know, we diffed him with the zong. If you come home tonight and your wife, husband, girl, whatever, you know, your partner is crying and all their bags are packed and you say, what was it, you know? Was it my breath? Was it my this? Was it my that? Was it my inability to lift heavy objects? And they'll say to you, no, it was bronzong. And you'll have to go, fair. Fair. Because you know it's on their list, you know? It's one of the ones on their list. The energy was doubled from bronzong, so it was doubled on Superior. That's exactly right, yeah. That's exactly right. It's not you. It had nothing to do with you, it's just bronzong. My kids say they wish bronzong was their dad. I mean, I hate to say it, but my kids say the same thing to me every day. I'm right there with you, Donald. I get it. I totally get it. You got any good wonder picks? Sometimes you got to do a double take on some of these wonder picks, but they're never great. Bronzong save your family from a burning building. Look, Bronzong's a good dude. We all get that. My deck needs more Bronzong. I put the maximum amount allowed. I get it. My kids call Bronzong daddy instead of me. Ah. Fair. I mean, it's fair, right? You can't blame I wouldn't blame my kids for that, right? When do these things roll over? 17 days on these, so we got some time for these before I got to spend all my... Ooh. I didn't even see this. Ooh. I'll take it. Okay. So what we should do, obviously... Gotta flare this out. Let's see. Not bad. What's this one? This one's cosmetic. What's this one? That one's only battle. I think we have to get him the cosmetic. Can I see it? Why isn't it showing me what it is? Alright, let's find out what it is. Here we go. Where's the effect? Am I crazy? There's no effect here. I don't get it. I have it. Did I just get scammed? Where's the effect here? Hold on. Are you telling me that they thought that no one would ever do this to Bronzong, so they got rid of it? Are you telling me right now that they believed no one would ever crack the code of Bronzong, so there's no effect here on Bronzong at all? The effects don't appear on covers, only in battle? No, they appear on here. No. There are cosmetics, and they're like, here. Let's get rid of Bronzong, which is crazy. But let me pull in... Where do I even find it? Let me pull in... Slab. Oh, it's not there. It's like bugged or something. It's so weird. I paid good money for my Bronzong. I wanted to have its effect, dang it. This is obviously going to be public. The tags are going to be legendary mythical. Some effects are battle only, not this one. Ooh. Look at that effect. Disappointed. Disappointed that it's bugging out right now. Very disappointed. But we got it. We got it set to go. Because there's Slab, and this one normally has like the ripples on it. These are Pokemon that are inside Unite, and then there's Slab. But that's a good one. Look at that effect. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I think that'll do it for the stream for today. Let me find somebody to raid here on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks to anyone who became a new sub or new member today. Appreciate you. Let's see who's on. Maybe someone we haven't met yet. Let's see. Maybe we could... That person's speaking German. We could say hi to this person. We were unable to raid them. Okay. Why? Let's try again. We were unable to raid them. Okay. They will not let me raid that person for whatever reason. So sorry to Alonzo Bisk, but it will not let me raid you, buddy. Can I raid this person? This person's building decks and they're 1v1ing. They'll let me raid them. All right. So as always, to whoever we raid, make sure we're cool to them. Be nice to them. Throw them some Yeehaws, spragels raid. As always, just be chill to whoever we raid and, you know, make sure that they're having a good time, right? We don't want to raid anybody and be a jerk. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. I will see you all next time. What day is it? Is it Friday? I think I'll see you guys on Monday. All right. Goodbye, everybody.